morning, gamer. It is Gaming Morning Show, a Monday, January 11th, 2021. We are into the second full week of January, and appreciate you being with us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. I am Ryan, that is Sean. 3 hours this morning with you until 9 a.m. Pacific time, as we are with you Monday through Friday at that time. Appreciate everyone who has joined us over the course of the last few weeks and the last 3 months of 2020. It was certainly a fun ride. We appreciate you being here. As always, we got This Day in Gaming History coming up. We have birthdays to celebrate, hopefully with you. If you have a birthday to celebrate, please let us know in the chat, and we will gladly, bring out probably some party animals. I think there'll be some balloons, song, dance. It should be overall pretty good time. Good morning, Sean.
The dancers have not recovered.
Oh, since the first time that they showed up 3 months?
No, I think they served us papers.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, we probably deserved it, full-blown neglect. Other than that, we were doing such a good job. If you just get rid of neglect, everything was good. So it is good to see you wearing the wonderful USC shirt. Fight on.
I almost made a big mistake.
In what way?
And I almost wore my Flames shirt prematurely.
That's right. That is Thursday. We have to wear that.
Yeah.
So
I pulled it out of the closet and I was like, oh, wait. This actually matters this week. Put that back.
We are going to try a new game this morning. And I apparently am already in this game. And I'm trying to get out so that I'm not playing a game. And I can't leave. And so I feel trapped. And so I'm a little worried about how things are going to go.
Tutorial.
No, like,
we're gonna pretend like you're playing things.
It has me actually playing in a game, and I can't. Like, I'm trying to hit leave match, and it won't let me. Good morning, Jen. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show. Help us! At least I found how to send you an invite, so we're making progress. We have that coming up here in just a bit. We have This Day in Gaming History, as I mentioned, Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news on the way. You're gonna be excited about this. There are such things, apparently, as the Top Critics' Choice Super Awards when it comes to movies. And 2 of the 3 that are on this list, I have seen, which I am pretty impressed by that. We'll have news about who Michael B. Jordan is dating and why Steve Harvey was trending because of it. And do you know what a megalodon is? Well, apparently some were so big that they would eat other babies within the womb. This is some new science that's out there. It's pretty intense. Dr. Dre update from the ICU. We have a whole bunch of days of the day coming up as well. And sports is going to be big with a lot of NFL stuff over the course of the weekend. Good morning, Jen. As I mentioned, good morning, Culty Vibes. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show. Culty is a recent patron of the show. Big thanks to Culty. You can find the 45th Parallel podcast that Culty hosts available on demand. You can find Jen J. Lauren on Twitch, streaming Apex Legends in an above-average manner at twitch.tv/Jen J. Lauren. National Clean Off Your Desk Day, National Arkansas Day, National Human Trafficking Awareness Day,
Done.
National Milk Day, National Step in a Puddle and Splash Your Friends Day, Heritage Treasures Day, World Sketch Note Day, Learn Your Name in Morse Code Day. These are all days of the day that you can partake in. Sean, having already accomplished one of those, how are you going to spend National Arkansas Day?
I have an uncle that lives in Arkansas.
Done. What else do you got? Here's the one that National Human Trafficking.
You want to go find a puddle with me?
National Human Trafficking Awareness Day, I realize, is designed to raise the fact that human trafficking exists and how to prevent it. But when it's said National Human Trafficking Awareness Day, it sounds like it has the opposite intent, which I don't like. I wish it was like National Prevent or Stop Human Trafficking Awareness Day. That would be better. Look, it's Mike O is here. Sean and I signed on this morning, buddy, and I looked at him about 2 minutes to air, and I was like, oh yeah, Mike's not here. We've just gotten so used to having you here that it's kind of sad, and I'm gonna miss you. So did you watch any football?
Yeah, I did. It was a really good weekend for football. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
I didn't see an entire game, but I saw lots of pieces of games, and it was fun.
That was that great Miley Cyrus song from back in the day, Pieces of Games.
Pieces of games. I really enjoyed the clip that you tweeted out with young Sheldon explaining what was it, false start?
Yeah.
It was smart. They should do more of that.
Well, so I didn't know this. So if you missed this or you don't have Nickelodeon where you live, because they're owned by the same company that owns the rights to some of the football games, namely the AFC football games, some of this weekend's games were on Nickelodeon. And it was specifically kind of designed to get the very young crowd into the game. Everything from SpongeBob being put up as a hologram through the uprights where you kick field goals, to the slime zone being known as the red zone, which is where, a team is inside their opponent's 20-yard line. And at the very end of the game, that the Saints won over the Bears, they ended up putting Coach Sean Payton of the Saints, the winning team, underneath a vat of slime and sliming him. Very Nickelodeon-esque. But it was really neat to see, because I wish we would have watched it. It would have been fun to see how my kids would have reacted to it. So I do think sports are awesome. The outcomes that happened this weekend from NFL playoff games were basically the best case scenario for anything that I could have imagined. We had the Bills winning over the Dolphins. And then after that, you had the Seahawks losing to the Rams, which had me excited because I don't want the Seahawks to win anything. And then, in the nightcap, Tom Brady and the mighty Buccaneers won their first playoff game in quite some time. And they ended up getting the victory and move on to play now the Saints, who won over the Bears yesterday in the middle game. The Browns demolished and then somewhat worried people, and then demolished the Steelers in the night game. And then in the opener yesterday, a big win for the team that I can't remember. The Ravens over the Titans. That was the only one that really didn't go the way that I preferred. So,
But how about that Brown Steelers score?
Scorigami. So I didn't know about this until we started doing the show. We had our friend Ben on to be our co-host one day, and he brought up Scorigami, which I don't think you knew about either, right?
There's a video that does a really good job breaking down what Scorigami is and kind of the ones that haven't happened yet. And I've seen that video and was like, hey, that's cool, and then completely flushed that information from my mind. So when Ben brought it up, it all came rushing back. So I had heard about it, but yeah, it was he was way more into it than I ever was, which is cool.
It's when a score that's never happened in the NFL happens. And there were a lot of situations yesterday where it could have happened at lower points between the Steelers and the Browns. It ultimately did happen, and my wife, I told her, I was like, now we need the Steelers to score, because at that point I felt like it was pretty much a foregone conclusion that the Browns were going to win. And I was like, we have to have the Steelers score so we can have a scorigami, which gave me the opportunity to explain it to her too. And then she's like, well, what if they only score, or they missed a 2-point conversion or whatever? And I was like, doesn't matter. It was like, at that point, if they scored a touchdown, everything else that was like past that point for the losing team's score had never happened before. So it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, they kind of backed themselves into a guaranteed scorigami at one point.
All right, I think I am in your game now. We're going to try to play Rocket League this morning. DRG is here, otherwise known as our friend Japan, has made an appearance on Gaming Morning Show. Certainly appreciative of you for being here. Yes, add. You are now in my friends. Are you here? Do you see me?
Friends. Yes.
Are you this like little orange car?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna hit the field. We're gonna go to the. So is it the pitch?
Yeah.
Like, but in Rocket League, it's also the pitch.
I think it should be.
Okay. Fair enough. Good morning, Kiki Low. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show as well. Congratulations to Supers Bucks, as I mentioned. Did anyone have a football dog in the fight yesterday, or over the weekend? Did anyone care or have a rooting interest in the playoffs? And if so, did it go the way that you had hoped it would go? Definitely let us know in the chat. Also, our topic of the day, outside of all those great days of the day that we had, is Sex and the City and Mr. Bean are both having reboots. Now, Mr. Bean's is going to be an animated series, and Sex and the City is not going to have all 4 cast members because 2 can't stand one another. But I have a question. What are the best reboots that have ever been out there? And what are some of the reboots that you've seen that you've most rolled your eyes for? Let us know in the chat, because I honestly am still surprised how many reboots are happening, even though I kind of get the premise behind them. Nostalgia, lack of original ideas, now in a pandemic, lack of the ability to get a whole bunch of new stuff off the ground. So anyway, nice work. Nice work.
I shared the Scorigami video there from Chart Party. Definitely go check that video.
That's a nice goal. Find the bottom corner of the window.
To the window.
Yeah. So Sean and I've never played this game. Sean played it for a while and then retired.
I platinumed it and I was like, all right, well, I'm done for a while.
That was a fun run. You can go really high up the walls.
I like to get high up the walls.
That ball is really up there. Good morning, Dason X. Thanks for hanging out with us on Gaming Morning Show.
Nice.
Take that, Vital Dragon. Take that, Vital Dragon.
Well, we haven't hit the ball, but we took them out pretty good.
That's all that matters. Except they scored a goal. And that was Vital Dragon, so it really showed me. Football is bad. Yeah, so have you played Rocket League, Calty? It is good to see, too, this is a 3-player game, because I didn't know that that was the case. And I was like, oh, I wonder if Mike can even play. And then that's when I realized, oh, Mike's not here today. Mike is on vacation, doing payroll.
On vacation, doing his job.
Okay, don't jump. Didn't need to jump.
Whoop.
Oh, and now I'm in the goal. Oh, nice lead. Nice lead. What's the turbo again? Anyone remember?
Circle gets square. Oh,
Did I screw you up there?
No, I think I screwed you up more than anything.
Did anyone know that Maiko's not here? Man, Maiko, wish he was here.
Nice, nice, nice. Oh, nice save by...
Was it Vital Dragon?
I think so.
You guys are making me want to re-download this game.
I
think this has some of the things that I like about the other games we've been playing on Gaming Morning Show. Has the social aspect of it. It's sports, so that's a win that we haven't had on the show before. Oh, there's a way to reverse. Okay. Nice work.
it. Nice work. All right, it's starting to come back.
How was everyone's weekend? What did you do? Because mine was pretty much dedicated to the sport of football. And I got to do, I don't know if anyone saw this on Twitter, but under Hefty Goof, which is where you can find me, I try to do a stream Saturday whenever I am primarily working in my IRL job. And I was able to do that for the first time in quite some time because I had had 2 weeks off. And so I was able to do a full-blown stream Saturday where I try to let people know about streams that they maybe have not seen. Just underneath it.
I miss.
Yeah, I don't think Call of Duty is... well, I mean, it's an esport. It's not a game about... a game about sports.
Centering. Oh,
Nice
they put
work.
it in for us.
Running is a sport. That's true. There is a lot of running in Call of Duty. Therefore, a sports game has been determined.
We run and slide, so I mean, could be worse. Hey, did you know Mike's not here?
No, Maiko's not with us this morning. It's very, very sad. It's Sushi. Welcome to Gaming Morning Show. I did a flip for you. That was not actually intentional, but because I did it, that is why I did it. It was because Sushi's here for the first time. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. That is Sean on the top. I am Ryan. We have Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News, which we do every single morning at the halfway point of the 6 o'clock hour, coming up after this game.
Ow.
And for the first time ever, we're playing Rocket League. Because it's free. It was within Gaming Morning Show's budget this morning.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, Sushi, I had fun. I watched you play with somebody this weekend. Probably Alien is who I watched you play with. And that might not have been... Yes! Goal! We are crushing it. You've never seen a first-time team win this big. This is like the Browns over the Steelers right now. It's crazy. Yeah, that wasn't part of stream Saturday. I don't think that might have been Friday night I watched Sushi play. But we got Kiki Cup coming up at the end of the month. What are we, only three weeks away at this point? Now you're just showing off.
Can't stop this.
We got Look It's Mike O not making it to the show, doing payroll, so that's been fun. Load Last Checkpoint is here as well. Good morning. So speaking of veins, Alien had posted this picture in some Discord. Oh, I went underneath it. Of a snowman that happened to just kind of survive in the middle of a field. Like, it made it all the way to the, through all the grass being revealed again. And so I said something to the effect of, well, that snowman, has ice water running through its veins.
For shame.
Because it's a snowman?
It snowed in Texas. Some people from Achievement Hunter and Rooster Teeth out in Austin were posting some pictures of the snow they got. I feel like that's pretty rare, right?
You totally nicked my goal. Loser.
You set me up. It was perfect.
I played with Alien Friday night, so I was right on that. Load Last Checkpoint has a new podcast, Final Checkpoint, coming up. It'll be on the podcast stream sometime tomorrow at the latest, and we will have Joel tell us about that coming up later in the show, so we're excited about that. Let's see, what else we got going on? Kiki Low had a good stream on Sunday that I didn't get to watch a ton of. Look, It's Mike O had some old guy gaming in the evening this week, which was cool. Yeah, it was just a fun weekend. I watched Hopeful Opus twice this week, which that stream is pretty awesome. I haven't got to see Hopeful in a while, so we win.
I think we got this one.
We did it! Look at that! Look at all the trophies coming in. It's amazing. All right, it's 6:25 West Coast time, 9:25 on the East, 2:25 in London in the UK, and for our friend Japan, who's not watching from Japan, but if you were watching from Japan, it would be overnights right now. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. That is Sean. I am Ryan. Give me all the dragon rolls and sashimi. Sashimi?
Sashimi?
Oh my! And now, okay, that's a big flex, Mike. That's a pretty big flex. All caps, huh? In the chat. Sushi. So Gaming Morning Show, and that's a great setup for us. Thank you for doing that. Did I change this? Is this? Yeah. So we are a community where morning radio show plays games. So imagine your favorite FM radio show, right? You might have listened to it back in the day. It was music-based because it played today's hits and yesterday's favorites. Or maybe you had classic rock, 106.7 The Eagle. Whatever it was, the format for morning radio was you'd have 2 or 3 or 4 people all in a room talking on microphones, and then in between segments, they'd play music. So we do the same exact thing, but in between our segments, we play games instead. So today's topic of the day is, with Sex and the City and Mr. Bean getting reboots, tell us about what reboot you are most excited for that's ever come out, and which reboot kind of gave you the biggest eye roll in the past. Let us know in the chat, because Sex and the City, they have Sarah Jessica Parker, Cynthia Nixon, and Kristen Davis set to star in something that's going to come out on HBO Max. And the Mr. Bean thing is actually going to be an animated movie, so it's not exactly a reboot, but a franchise that we have seen before. So that is our topic of the day. Let us know in the chat which of those you might be excited for and which of those you're not. And like I said, I have the news of the movies that I've actually seen being Top Choice Awards We have that coming up here in a second. But right now we have to learn what is up. We have to know what the headlines of the day are in the gaming world. And that requires us to head to the newsroom, to get informed, to see what's up. That means it's time for hashtag video game expert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It is Monday, January 11th, 2021, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. And again, yeah, I knew it was coming. Mike with the doot-doot-doos in the chat. First up, we've talked a little bit in our Discord. I think our Discord mostly. I don't think we've talked about it on the air much about GDQ, Games Done Quick. They just wrapped up their week of speed runs, and they announced on Twitter that they have raised $2,758,847 for the Prevent Cancer Foundation, which is fantastic. They always raise a ton of money, and I feel like they outdo themselves every season. You know, they do it twice a year, so not every year, but every season they outdo themselves. And $2.7 million, that's fantastic.
Somebody was doing one with like a blindfold on or something like that.
Yeah, they do some pretty cool ones, and it's a good mix of new games and retro games. If you've never watched it, check it out. If you've never watched any speed runs, check it out, because this is my favorite way to watch speed runs, because typically there's someone playing and then they have a couch. When they do it live, there's a literal couch of fellow speedrunners or friends behind them, and they explain what they're doing while they're doing it, which is really cool, especially for some of the more complicated speedruns or glitchy speedruns, to kind of get that insight of what's going on with the more complicated runs is cool. So check those out, and obviously thank you for raising so much money for Prevent Cancer Foundation. Cancer's bad. Next up, if you want a PlayStation 5 and you want it to be black instead of white, you briefly looked like you had a chance to do that. There's a website called Superb. I think it's supposed to be Superb. It's SUP3R5. So I think it's supposed to be Superb. And they were creating custom black PlayStation 5s, and they went on sale last week. They were brand new PlayStation 5s, but they would get them, paint them black, and resell them for a $100 premium. So they began taking orders priced at $649 on January 8th. Claimed to have quickly sold out, and then they posted on their website and Twitter. Important update. This is a quote from the Superb team. Last night, our team began receiving credible threats to their safety. We take these threats seriously. We aren't willing to risk the safety and well-being of our team or the potential impact this would bring to delivering your order. All existing orders will be canceled and fully refunded in the coming days. You will receive a notification when this happens. We intended this to be a fun way to celebrate a shared nostalgia. As it turns out, there are people out there who are willing to interfere with that. If we determine that it's safe to try again, we will. For now, please stay safe. The Superb team. So yeah, these were painted black, but also painted black to look like PlayStation 2. It's the nostalgia comment in there. So keep an eye out for Superb in the future. If they determine they can do this at some point and you want a black PlayStation 5, maybe that will happen. But in the meantime, hopefully those guys stay safe, because that's ridiculous.
No word yet, though, if the company is pivoting to working on red doors. Because some see a red door and they want to paint it black.
I gotcha.
I was gonna say I think nothing ever warrants death threats. Clearly, maybe this is a situation where you have to wait until like ample stock is coming up, because paying $100 more for a custom piece, that makes sense to me. Yeah. I think they just ran into a situation where the timing of not having any of the regular stock was frustrating people. Still not worthy of death threats. Yeah, right.
Yeah. But they do look nice, and I think if I had the option, I would do the black one, but I would take, you get me like a pea green PS5 right now and I'll take it.
But anyway, so like if there was a red door, right? Okay, and someone had a red door, and then they wanted to paint it black.
Last piece of the day. This comes out of Kotaku. Luke Plunkett writes this brief summary with a little video they should check out. It's called Return to Castle Monkey Ball, which is a mashup nostalgic game of Wolfenstein and Monkey Ball. And so instead of running around first-person shooter style shooting the Nazis, you roll around in a glass ball, monkey ball, smashing into the Nazis and collecting bananas. And it looks fantastic, so you should check this out. And the title of this, obviously Luke is also a fan of this because the title is just, please play this Wolfenstein versus Monkey Ball game. So I agree, you should play it. And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. A lot of Switch games as we do on many Mondays. We got Wrestling Empire, Top Gun Air Combat, Radio Commander, and Grand Prix Racing all out on Switch. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning is Arkanoid Breakout, also out on Switch.
All right, Arkanoid, Breakout. You have to be dead or in jail to miss this, and if you're in jail, Arkanoid Breakout. Top Gun Air Combat, yes or no, officially licensed to the Top Gun movie?
I don't think so. Yeah. And from what I could tell, most, if not all of these games were made by the same mobile-esque developer. So quality of any of these games, definitely not guaranteed.
It is 6:34 on the West Coast, 9:34 on the East Coast, 2:34 in the UK. Good morning. Thanks for everyone who's joining us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv, including our latest follow coming from Sarah Davis on Facebook Gaming. Certainly appreciate that. We have opened up our Patreon. It is a way that you can support GMS, and certainly thankful for all of our early adopters who have joined us on the Patreon train. We sent out some thank yous over the course of the weekend. Hopefully that you got those. But Hofbrew, Culty Vibes, Copia, Chris M. Yee, Digital Dot Games, Piv Jinky, Kiki Lowe, and of course Shark Douglas or Dr. Brian Moore on Facebook Gaming. Thanks for being our first Patreons, and that is something that we're going to try to continue to work on and provide some value through our early adopter tier, which is available now through the end of March or until 100 have been picked up. As a result of launching the Patreon too, we also have our Discord, which is available. You can join us now on Discord, and Sean, Sports.Gaming, is managing that. Look, it's Mike O has been super active in there as well, so thank you fellas for helping us out with the Discord. I'm still looking over here primarily because I was going to hang a monitor this weekend right here, but I forgot. So I'm still looking over here to see what everyone's saying this morning. Let's see. Sushi saying, I felt like I was too young to watch it way back when. Props because of the name. My parents would have been like, what are you watching? It always did seem a little more dangerous because of the name than it probably actually was. Yeah. But there was, of course, some adultness that you couldn't see on PG-13 TV. So, the Celeste Seaside's dance pad speed run was nuts. Did you catch that, Sean?
No, I didn't. I am actually way behind on my GDQ watching this year. Usually by now I've made a playlist of the ones I want to watch, and I'm slowly chipping away while I'm, working or charting or hanging out, working on other stuff. And I haven't done that this year, so I'm excited to kind of scrounge through and find all the ones I want to watch. Whoa, controller, calm down.
Easy, controller. What is a dragon roll?
I'm bad with identifying sushi. People just hand me sushi and I don't question it and I eat it and usually like it.
Mike mentioning Monsters and Friends podcast season 3 trailer is likely dropping today, so be sure to take a look at that when it comes out as well. I am Ryan, he is Sean. We are playing Rocket League this morning. We got This Day in Gaming History and birthdays coming up, so if you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know in the chat, as we would love to celebrate with you. Am I setting you up?
Almost.
Oh no, it went over my head.
Oh, too high.
Do I hear chants? Do I hear soccer chants in this game?
Get in there. Get in
Oh,
there.
I missed.
Oh, yeah.
You set me up perfectly, too.
Oh, yeah, there's the chance. Yelling some defense.
Shrimp tempura and cucumber inside the roll, as well as some sliced avocado.
Save it. Save it. Nice work. Yeah, that sounds delicious. Oh, we had the same idea.
It's up there. It's right in front of the goal. It's in frame. Centering pass. Wait, that's hockey. Okay, I'm going to flank your right.
Oh, I missed. Nice work.
Sesame
Not too bad.
seeds. So were you doing homemade rolls, Sushi, or was that something that you ordered out for? Oh, I missed again.
It's alright, I hit him. Oh, that's off.
Yes, I understand on frame as a soccer term, but, you know.
Oh, no oomph behind it.
I think of things strictly from a hockey standpoint.
Too high.
What'd y'all eat this weekend? I saw Dr. Chick. How was your cooking stream? I had actually intended to watch the VOD because I realized about like 9 o'clock last night that I had not seen it.
Danger.
Live.
Danger. Oh.
I couldn't get out of my own net.
Yeah, I really wanted to watch the cooking stream. I was very excited about it.
Did you say cookies stream?
Cookie stream. And it didn't happen. We were busy preparing for. We have some contractors coming in to do some work this week, and we had a lot of cleaning to do to prep for that. But we got it done, so I'm gonna have to watch the VOD as well because I want to check it out. No, someone said something about pizza. Sushi's talking about pizza.
Dog. I thought that said dog. The equalizer. How soon in a soccer match can you use the term equalizer? Does it have to be in a little more of a dramatic fashion, or let's say a team scores in like the 9th minute, and then another team scores in like the 12th minute? Apparently you can't jump that high.
You just didn't want it. You gotta really want it.
I didn't think about that. I will recalibrate my amount of wantness. So by being like this SUV style car, am I more of an enforcer? Or
Ooh, I think so.
Yes, nice work. It was great. I hate the plate. Took a nap.
Ate the plate.
Okay. It's like, well, hey, sometimes cooking doesn't go out the way that you want. But, was still tired and went to bed. Ended up sleeping for about 15 hours.
Wow.
Oh, and you were still late for work. But I'm happy you got 15 hours of sleep. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
You said as soon as they score. Okay. So we had the go-ahead goal. Uh-oh. With the brace. That one I've never heard before.
Oh. Boo.
I had a situation. I'd been broadcasting sports for, gosh, at least 10 years before I did my first ever soccer match. And I prepped, and I got as ready as I could. I watched, games on TV. I really tried to get some terminology down. I had never felt as lost as I felt before that game. But I do remember learning about game-winning goals as an actual trackable stat in soccer. So that was a win. A brace
Literally.
is 2 goals. Okay. Ooh, Calty had enchiladas. I've never liked enchilada sauce. And so that's like my biggest issue from eating enchiladas.
I totally whipped.
Yeah, you did. Man, how'd that person hit it?
It looked like I was trying to fake him out so that you could hit it, but it was not intentional.
That person hit it a mile. Okay, and then that was impolite. I'm going to score an own goal, aren't I? Well, I like your rainbow tracer. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it too. I also have a Hot Wheels flag, and I really like that.
Hat trick.
Boo.
Equalizer!
I like the accent that goes along with that.
Yeah, so reboots wise, like I'm fatigued. I'm fatigued of reboots, and that's part of the reason I asked this question today is because, I want more original stuff. But then every time I say that, something like House of Cards shows up, and I'm like, oh, this is such a great original original show, and it turns out it was borrowed. I think that one was from England.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, oh, so is there truly not like an original thought that you can make anymore?
Well, and original IPs just don't sell as well. And so, unfortunately, while there are a lot of us out there that want more original IPs, a majority of consumers have said that they'd rather have something they're familiar with.
I had that guy pinned against the boards, which also in other news, I'm using pinned against the boards in soccer. Ah. Feed me. Oh, just underneath.
Well, I'm totally missed again.
I really got to work on my... At least I pass interfered that guy. Oh, I missed again.
So we're just killing time.
Nice work. 2 victories this morning.
Oh, and that would have gone in.
Gaming morning show. Look at that. We're such
Undefeated. Undefeated.
an elite team. Culty, we convinced Culty. Gonna re-download it. Here we go. All right,
join us.
Shout out for Mike O. You can find Mike playing games. Look, it's Mike O on Twitch. Shout out to Kiki as well. You can find Kiki sharing one's journey to becoming a pro gamer. Be sure to do !Kiki Cup to learn more about Kiki Cup coming up this January 31st. Let's see. Exit to main menu because I want to tell you about this. We have This Day in Gaming History and birthdays coming up in about 6 minutes from now. We'll tell you what happened on this day in gaming history. So the 2 movies that I have seen that are on this list of top Critics' Choice Super Awards, according to the Rap's Steve Pond, are Soul, which have you seen Soul yet?
No. We got it, though. I've heard nothing but amazing things.
I'm surprised you haven't seen it yet.
We've been so busy.
So I have seen Soul. I watched that one on Christmas Day. The one we still haven't watched that we were supposed to is Wonder Woman 84. But the other one that's on here is Palm Springs. Have you seen that with Andy Samberg?
No, I haven't.
Yes, that one was good. I watched Palm Springs. It was a very much Groundhog Day premise.
Yeah. I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, they're at a wedding at some sort of resort, happen to go into a cave. The farmer's insurance person is there.
Was it pretty okay?
I don't know. Alien? Hofbrew saying Palm Springs is good. It was okay, Kiki said. But was it pretty okay? Kiki has seen Soul. It was okay. I really enjoyed the surprise because I didn't know it was going to go in the direction that it did. Have not seen Palm Springs. Might have to check that one out. Again, this is me watching 2 of the 3 movies. The other one is Da 5 Bloods. Have not seen that one. It's a Spike Lee movie. It was the best action movie category on this list. The awards were created by the Critics' Choice Association to honor action, horror, sci-fi, superhero, comic book, and animated movies, the commercial genres whose films were largely taken off the release schedule when COVID-19 restrictions caused the closure of movie theaters. As a result, you get what I just read, were some of these winners. Palm Springs won Best Science Fiction Fantasy, and then Soul, I assume, probably won like Best Animation or something along those lines. So
nice.
Yeah, I like anything with Andy Samberg in it, so. Wonder Woman was not. Hofbrew, man, negative on that. Jen, have you seen either of those movies? It was pretty okay. I did watch Super, and Kiki was in there too. I don't know anyone else who's in chat might have been playing too, but played Among Us yesterday. And I was totally going to jump in, but they were using Prox Chat for the first time, and I didn't know if there was multiple Prox Chat like apps out there, so I didn't want to get the wrong one and then not be able to join in. But I have it on my computer now, Sean. So
nice.
Yeah, so we can play it.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't decided if because so far I have the phone version, and I was going to get the Steam version, but now there's also the Switch version.
Ooh.
I don't know. The Switch does offer the ability to play it, not sitting right here at my desk. save it.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Sorry.
It's all good.
Did I push that in?
No, you didn't. It just bounced over you, and then Super Bray finished it off.
Yes, Kiki. I did tell my wife, because Sunday mornings I usually work on GMS trying to schedule interviews and such. I did tell my wife, I was like, but I am going to try to play in some of these Sunday morning games because they, I think, start 6 o'clock my time usually.
I'm turtling.
So,
I'm turtling.
What's a turtle? What's turtling?
I was awkward turtling on my back.
Still don't know what that means, but okay.
I was stuck like upside down.
Oh,
like
gotcha. Like a turtle on its back. Had you fallen and not been able to get up?
Centering. Nice.
Winner by forfeit.
We win 3 for 3, undefeated.
We are so intimidating. Oh my gosh.
What happened?
Be afraid of us. Oh, we don't get any XP for that. Boo. Boo. I want to say it was like 6 a.m. I don't know. You guys, Super Stream is always on sometime when I wake up on Sunday morning. Hofbrew is a big fan of turtles.
Me too. I used to have a turtle.
So there's a line from one of the movies. I think it's the first one. Has to do with Raphael. Oh, I wish I would have remembered before I brought this up. I was playing Apex with my buddy Jeff from my hometown. And there's a line where it's something about like, what are you so Raph? Or you're kind of, maybe you're a little bit too Raph. I don't know if you remember that line from the first movie. It was like, that's like a little too much or something. Like a little too Raph. And I remember that line because it's not the most brilliant line ever written into a script. It's a little too Raph. Thank you, Maiko. But I told Jeff we were doing something at Apex. It's like, that was a little too much. He was like, it's a little too Raph. What a callback. And he said he used that line with his kids, and they both looked at him like, Dad. Which, if you haven't followed us on Twitter, we invite you to do so because we did use that as a clip of the day because real AJ Storm was in... Oh, it logged me out of chat. Boo! A real AJ Storm was in Princess Kate's chat, which is now Kate Zaid on Twitter. And we referenced that if you need us to, we will give real AJ a stern talking to. If you needed me and Mike, who were on the show at the time, to do so, we'd be happy to. Like, we're not afraid to give a stern talking to because I will make AJ listen to me like my kids always listen to me. And it was just a straight up snicker. Because we all know that's not true.
Yep.
All right, that's how you can find us, though, on the Twitters. It is time for This Day in Gaming History and Birthdays. Did anyone say anything while I was trying to log back in? Worth noting?
Didn't see anything.
Okay.
Nope.
Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Boo. Boo. Okay, I'm back in. It's a little too rough. Let's see, birthdays today. If you have a birthday to celebrate, please let us know in the chat. We would like to wish a happy birthday to you as well. Celebrity birthdays today include Naomi Judd turns 75 today. Is that the mom of the Judds?
I don't know.
Or is that the oldest sister of the Judds?
I thought it was the oldest sister because I thought. Yeah, I think it's the oldest sister.
Right. Let's go to the chat and hashtag Judd expert. Look, it's Maiko. Maiko, can you help us with this one? Naomi Judd won her first Grammy in 1985. Mary J. Blige turns 50 today. Still kicking some ass at 50. Awarded a star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2018. 2018? That might have been late for Mary J. They should have given Mary J. a star well earlier than that.
Naomi is the mother.
Amanda Peet, 49. My most recent memory of Amanda Peet is starring in Brockmire, which was Hank Azaria's sportscaster show. Had you ever seen any episodes of that?
No, how is it?
Or Brockmire, something like that. It's hilarious, but I'm also a broadcaster, so, you know.
It was literally made for you.
Literally. Asia Naomi King turns 36 today. Actress earned a degree from UC Santa Barbara. Don't worry, it was not UCLA. Oof.
It's about to close my browser and just leave.
That was it. That would be Sean's last appearance on Gaming Morning Show. If you ever want to get under Sean's skin, send him a bear dressed in blue and yellow. Blue and gold. He loves it. Just send them all away. We'll give you the P.O. box. and you can send Sean all of the UCLA apparel.
Ooh, speaking of P.O. Box, did you see that I visited it last week?
So we do have a P.O. Box. We got that in place so people can send us things. Like we have rumors that Dacenex is going to be sending us some coffee down the road. So excited about that. Yes, I did, and apparently we have a good spot for a mailbox.
Yeah, it's right at like face and chest height. It's fantastic.
Face and chest height.
Face and chest height.
Face and chest height.
Here.
Let's see who else has a birthday today. Reality star Jason Waller from Laguna Beach in the Hills is 34 today. Actor Rockman Dunbar from Heartland and Soul Food is 48. Actor Kim Coles of Living Single, 59. My three sons child actor Don Lynn is 58. No Doubt guitarist Tom DeMont is 53. Those are your birthdays on January. Oh,
A-N-D-E-R. We are meant to be Alexander Hamilton. Historical birthday.
The subject matter of the musical Hamilton. Nice work. This day in gaming history, LucasArts released Menaceries. And by Menaceries, I mean mercenaries. So, with that, toggle it up just a touch to a wonderful 53 mispronunciations on the mispronunciation counter. Stupid. Mercenaries, Playground of Destruction video game, was out for PlayStation and Xbox in the US. That was in 2005. Same year, Capcom released Resident Evil 4 for the GameCube. I actually almost made this a topic of the day because there was so much hype for Resident Evil, the new one that's coming out after our interview with Kate Sanchez on Friday. And I was like, maybe we should talk about Resident Evil, but it was for GameCube, so I didn't know if it was a re-release or something like that. Yeah. But
well, and Resident Evil 4 is a beloved Resident Evil game, and I believe Resident Evil Village, which is the one that's coming. I am not a Resident Evil expert, but the new one, Village, I believe, is roughly based on Resident Evil 4.
Hi, Gabe Pride. Thanks you for hanging out with us on Gaming Morning Show. I had a chance to check out Gabe Pride's stream the other week, so that was super fun. Saying Resident Evil 4 was one of my faves. Yeah. I played Resident Evil. I played Resident Evil 2, and that was awesome because they switched from having no auto-aim to some semblance of an auto-aim, because I never beat Resident Evil because I always ran out of ammo. And I want to say, yeah, I played Resident Evil 4, but I don't remember it as clearly, so clearly not one of my faves. But, yeah, like Sean said, probably one of the more iconic versions. There was also one, I remember when I was working in retail, a whole bunch of us got together with PlayStation 2s. We had a router, and we did a LAN party. I had wires hanging out bedroom windows running back down to the other side because I was in college at the time. And we played some sort of Resident Evil that could be played as kind of more of a co-op if you were on a LAN. Maybe like a Resident Evil Outbreak or something like that. So, and again, this doesn't fit my profile at all. I hate being scared. Why the hell did I have Resident Evil? What was I thinking? So frustrating. Back in college for work, I was a mercenary. See, I can believe Lucas, Michael. I can actually believe you. It's a little too rough.
I mean, he wants to take people's kneecaps out, so...
That is what the $6 tier on the Patreon.
It's kind of on brand.
Square Enix releases Kingdom Hearts Recoded for the Nintendo DS in the US. Electronic Arts releases Mass Effect 2 for the PlayStation 3. Both those games came out in 2011. I am Ryan, that is Sean. Our topic of the day has to do with reboots. What reboot can you live without? Sex and the City is getting one. 3 of the 4 actresses will reprise their roles for HBO Max. Mr. Bean is going to have an animated movie. What reboot do you want to see? What reboot have you most eye-rolled for? Let us know in the chat. Sean and I will have our answers when we come back. Also, 10 of the worst movie remakes of all time. We'll have that list for you next hour. And sports! So all that's ahead on Gaming Morning Show. That is Sean. I am Ryan. It is 6:57 West Coast, 9:57 on the East Coast. It is 2:57 for those watching on the UK. Thanks for being with us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. More still to come.
We are revolutionary. Yeah. You can't stop us now. Yo. There's nothing I got to prove, nothing I got to lose. I will not follow you. It is my time to choose. Nothing I got to prove, nothing I got to lose. I will not follow you. It is my time to choose. It is my time to move. I will not follow through, cause I got my own mind, winning on my own time. Didn't come when I wanted, but it's always on time. I'ma go and get it, and it's all part of my vision. Then I'ma show everyone I can make it. I'm different. You can't stop what you can't see. No more chains, yeah, I'm truly free. I pay my dues, it ain't come cheap. No more chains on me, you can't hold me down. 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 Yeah, no more, no more, no more. 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 You can't hold me. Look at where I came from. I can never fall back to the same ones. Only good vibes now, but the hard times is what we raised from. Turn to the ambition we are made from. We don't run, we don't fall, we don't stop, we don't fail. We take all our doubts, the dark clouds, and we still prevail. Raise a fist to the sky, a solution's there. And we stand for the dreamers, a revolution's here. You cannot stop us. You cannot stop us. There's nothing you can do now. Just watch. There's nothing you can do now. Just watch. It's a revolution. It's a revolution.
My name is Joel, one of the hosts of the Final Checkpoint podcast. Each week, me and my co-host Ben Runnings react to the latest video game news and talk about games that we are currently playing. You can find our lovely little podcast on Spotify, Stitcher, iTunes, Google, and thegamefanatics.com. We also record live every Sunday at 8 p.m. Pacific time on twitch.tv/loadlastcheckpoint. So please feel free to stop by and say hi and drop a question, comment, or concern into the chat, and we'll answer it live on the show. We love to change things up with themed episodes sometimes, like our latest episode, the Final Checkpoint Awards, where we handed out awards like the Dum Dum Award or the We Saw It Coming Award, and of course the traditional spoiler cast, like one of the most listened to episodes that we've had, all about The Last of Us Part 2. Thanks again to Ryan and Sean and the Gaming Morning Show community for all the love and support that you guys have shown us. We hope everyone stays safe and healthy during these crazy times, and have a great 2021.
All right, Morning Gamer. It is Gaming Morning Show. That was Joel from the Final Checkpoint podcast, giving you a look into what they talked about over the course of the weekend, and was planning to put that in our BRB screen, and then I forgot to, and so then I had to just have you look at my face while Joel talked, and that's what happens when, you create things on the fly. But yeah, Joel has been great to us. You can find them, as Joel mentioned, on all of the platforms that you find podcasts on, and of course Load Last Checkpoint in our chat and at twitch.tv/loadlastcheckpoint. 7:05 West Coast time, 10:05 on the East, 3:05 in the UK for those watching Gaming Morning Show in the afternoon. That is Sean. I am Ryan. Thanks for being with us. It is Monday, January 11th, 2021.
Nice.
I see Arturo.
Yes, he has made an appearance. He is very needy.
Everyone say hi to Sean's cat.
He's been harassing my microphone.
Well, it is National Clear Your Desk Day, so that is something that cats are extremely good at. That's something that cats are extremely good at, for sure. Thank you, Mike. And overnight in Japan, of course. We are asking you about reboots that have made you roll your eyes, reboots that you most want to see. Culty saying, I would like to see an adult reboot of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Or reboot Legends of the Hidden Temple with adults so they can do all the crazy Ninja Warrior style games. That was that show back on Nickelodeon, right?
Yeah. Both of those were Nickelodeon shows. Yeah, no, I could get on board with both of those. That sounds great.
Have you seen the show on Netflix, The Floor is Lava?
No, I think the kids have watched it, but I haven't checked it out at all.
It's basically 3 grown-ups having to navigate a course where there's water that's, colored red, and you have to hop from like furniture piece to furniture piece, and some of it's slick and some of it's more of like upper body strength, kind of like the bicycle in American Gladiators. And that would be a perfect template for doing something like Hidden Temple. So
yeah, that sounds great. Speaking of American Gladiators, that's a reboot that I'd get on board with, like a good one. They did one with Hulk Hogan back in like the 2000s.
Yep,
that was not great.
It could have been,
but they should try again.
Oh, so Maiko informing us that Legends of the Hidden Temple was going to get rebooted by Quibi, which means it could get rebooted by Roku. But apparently the casting happened last spring before the apocalypse hit. That's sad. Very sad. Kiki, no worries. Meetings are starting again. Volume on low. Culty's getting some news. What? You gotta be kidding me.
What was the guy's name? Was it Kirk Fogg? Am I remembering that correct?
Was the host or something?
Yeah. Culty, let me know what's the host's name.
This is probably not going to surprise you, but the thing I remember most about Legends of the Hidden Temple was the deep voice that did the voice of the statue.
Olmec. Yeah.
Yes. I was always like, that person has an awesome voice. Kirk Fogg.
I got it. Nailed it.
Was that the host's name or like a character name?
Well, I mean, that was the host's name. I don't know if it was his real name or not.
Kirk Fogg's a pretty good name. Not gonna lie.
They should bring him back.
Yeah, Kiki took off, had to hit the meeting, so volume is on low. We had appearances from Sushi this morning. Sushi is a streamer as well, so be sure to check out Sushi. Gabe Pride, also a streamer. You can find all their streams on twitch.tv/username that you see in our chat. Let's see. Load Last Checkpoint, as I mentioned, that was the tease there. We are getting rumors from Look It's Mike O that the trailer for Monsters and Friends podcast Season 3 may be revealed as early as later today. Kirk Fairbanks Fogg is his full name. There you go. It is National Clean Off Your Desk Day, National Arkansas Day, National Human Trafficking Awareness Day, National Milk Day, National Step in a Puddle and Splash Your Friends Day, Heritage Treasures Day, World Sketch Note Day, which for some reason I keep wanting to read as World Sketch Hole Day, which doesn't sound pleasant, and then Learn Your Name in Morse Code Day. What is your name, Sean, in Morse code? Not Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news, but let's just reboot Snick shows. Welcome freshmen, salute your shorts. Hey dude, Animorphs, Adventures of Pete and more. I'm getting the impression Culty must have been just stoked about having the football game on Nickelodeon this weekend.
I love it. I started reading the Animorphs books with my kids a while ago. When my wife was really busy with school, we had a lot of time where it was just me and the kids, and we were reading Harry Potter, all of us together. And so we got in the routine of reading together all the time. And then my wife got busy with school, and so I was like, well, I have to find something to read with you guys. And so we started reading the Animorphs books. I think we got through like 3 of them before we stopped, but the kids were enjoying.
The reboot that I want the most is Thundercats. And they were so close because they got about a season's worth out on Cartoon Network like back in 2011. And then it didn't take off. And I'm really surprised because I was loving it. They're apparently coming out with some sort of Thundercats series that is based around the original franchise, but it's drawn in more of the new style animation. Not maybe more of a traditional anime look, but more of like the Ren and Stimpy-esque look.
Yeah.
Scribbles and Ink is a show on PBS that I happen to know because my son's been watching it. It's more in that vein. So I don't know if I'm excited about that. By the way, if you were a Thundercats fan, which was pretty much a big cartoon series back in the 80s, early 90s, there had been a trailer that someone released on YouTube that went super viral for a movie. And it totally tricked me because, well, I don't watch that many movies. And so I didn't realize that they had just recolored versions of, like, I think it was Troy, because Brad Pitt was supposed to be, like, Lion-O or Panthro or something. And so they just took images of Troy and made, like, Brad Pitt blue, which is what Panthro was. I had no clue. I had no clue. I was so excited that they were going to have a Thundercats movie, and then I was so heartbroken. Oh, it's too bad.
So that's where you're gonna be, huh? All right. Well,
where'd the cat go? See, this is really amusing because we can't see anything, and so
get off the light. He's just laying between my keyboard and monitors, so that's a new one. But hey, that works. I can see.
That's
good.
That's where Arturo lives now. So
he looks simultaneously very annoyed about where he is. Happy where he is.
But we're asking you about this because of the fact that these Sex and the City and Mr. Bean reboots are coming your way. So as far as like one that I just completely eye-rolled, I don't have a ton of those because I pretty much eye-roll at most of the reboots that have been coming out lately. But I don't hate that idea, Culty, just reboot a lot of the Snick shows, because if you're looking at nostalgia, you have the opportunity for people to get to play, you know, the games that they remember as a kid, but now as an adult. That'd be kind of fun. This is a new arena.
Yeah, it is.
Why would you do that to me?
I did nothing. Nice.
Alien is here. Good morning from Gaming Morning Show. Dropping the cat. That one I think was drawn by Mad Artisan, if I remember right.
Ooh, nice shot. See, all these nostalgia reboots, even the ones that aren't good, like I enjoy seeing stuff rebooted, like that the Power Rangers reboot that we went and saw the preview of in the theaters. It wasn't a good movie. I still enjoyed it.
No vuvuzelas in this game. Not yet. I actually thought that movie was great. The Power Rangers movie. I thought, uh-oh, that's bad. Yeah, I didn't stop that one. That's a name. Is it Elizabeth Banks who played the villain?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Rita.
I'm really thankful for these arrows that they have. Yeah, see, Cult even liked the Power Rangers reboot too. Oh no.
Nice work. Oh,
Thank you. Oh no, that's not good.
no.
Oh no, that didn't help. Sean's face is next level. You're very much concentrating.
It's a lot less second nature than Call of Duty has become.
Dude, quit hitting me. You're like a Horizon and Apex who drops their little floaty thing and then makes me go up in the air when I had no intention of going up in the air. That was a big cluster. Alien, I had fun watching your stream on Friday. I'm sorry that Jukable didn't go as well as you'd hoped. Nice work. Good shot.
Whew.
The margin is cut in half. Orange looking for the equalizer.
I like the voices associated with this game.
Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. Oh, they just missed.
I missed.
That's right. Missing happens. Oh, I missed it.
Oh, I missed too.
Yes.
Nice work. Nice work.
Yeah. So I'm sorry that everyone's been having problems with crashes on the games. Yeah, so Sushi played with you, Alien. Who else was in your party? But yeah, y'all were playing really well.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. Nah, it's fine. That's fine. That happens all the time. Oh yeah, Gonzo. Right. Stick around. We got our list of the day coming up. Not probably after this game, but the next game. It's going to be the top 10 worst remakes of movies all time. And if you Google that, you're going to find 1,300 sources. So we just picked one. Because if you found 1,300 sources all doing 10 movies at a time, that's like a lot of sources. So a lot of movies. Ow.
Got it.
Nice work.
Nice.
Mike says it's intense for both of us too. But you're right. This is so much more into it. Like I can't just kind of relax and figure out what I'm doing. I also imagine this is what I probably look like playing Apex most of the time. The best part, if you've never seen us do this on the show, the best part on the show is when we accidentally forget to change the camera. And so we have us playing games full screen without any actual gameplay on the screen. It is quite an emotional time. Oh no, how did I go underneath that?
Oh, I'm juggling you.
That's good play, good play. Good clear. Good clear. Sounded like Seven Nation
was
Army,
epic, right?
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom,
Man, that
boom, 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 boom. Yeah, Alien apparently was not thinking that Wonder Woman 84 was pretty okay, because saying he hopes that's on the worst remakes list. Although, was that technically a remake, or is that the first ever Wonder Woman 84 movie?
Yeah, I don't think that was a remake, but not a good movie either.
I got tapped.
Get in there. Get in there. Nice try. Nice try.
Where is it?
Center field. Oh, I missed. No, no, no.
Our first loss.
With 4. Hey, it's not over yet.
Nice try.
A goal on a kickoff.
Nice try. It's over. It's over.
With 4 seconds left.
It was not pretty okay.
Boo.
We're big losers. Losers! It's 7:20 West Coast time, 10:20 on the East Coast. Thanks for being with us. That is Sean. I am Ryan. Gaming Morning Show continues 3:20 in the afternoon in the UK. So did you hear about Michael B. Jordan officially announcing relationship with Lori Harvey?
Nope. Sure didn't.
You're not tuned to the gossip?
No, my wife is, though. I'm surprised she hasn't told me about this.
All right, we'll see you in a sec, Culty. Thanks for being with us on the show. Yeah, it's official. There were dating rumors. What do I hit party up then?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. There were rumors, that they were having a romantic relationship. Then on Sunday, Michael B. Jordan put out some steamy photos to debut the romance with Lori Harvey on Instagram. It's the first time they've shared photos together. And I think this explains why Steve Harvey was trending this morning, because I couldn't figure out why. Turns out it's the actor and stepdaughter of Steve Harvey.
Oh,
why does it say the actor? Oh, that I have to read the whole sentence. The actor and stepdaughter of Steve Harvey, who had previously been romantically linked, also posted Polaroid photos. Ah! Did I drop the controller? No! There's chat messages on the screen. What's happening? Gameplay not guaranteed. Oh, nice work. Just like I planned.
You distract him by sitting over there. I got this.
Hey, good morning, Super. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show. We can give you a big wave back. Ailey, what'd you think of that goal? Was it pretty okay? Because I definitely contributed. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that is Steve Harvey's stepdaughter. And I assume that's why Steve Harvey is trending this morning on Twitter. If Steve Harvey did something else that I need to know about, then definitely let me know.
Get in here. Nice work. I followed it in. I showed it where to go, but driving right in front of the ball.
Look, it's Mike O said that Lori Harvey was in Spider-Man. So that clears it up. Because there's never been more than one Spider-Man movie.
Oh, the Spider-Man movie.
Yo,
Gotcha.
the Spider-Man. I remember that. That movie was amazing. Spider-Man. Uh-oh, that's not good. This is a very colorful map.
It's very like Tron-esque.
Oh, you gotta be cutting her. Off the post!
Get in there. That almost felt like I knew what I was doing.
I don't count the non-MCU Spider-Man movies as they were all trash. She was in Homecoming, thank you. Yeah, very Tron, Alien, I agree. Sean said it too.
but you only agree with Alien.
Yeah, Sean, no, you can go to hell.
Sean doesn't know what he's talking about.
But Alien, on the other hand. I like the sun.
You like your son?
Well, yes, that too. Oh, off the post denied for a second time. Sports Talk Gaming gets the cleanup, and it's a 4-0 lead.
I love Rocket League Ryan. It's great.
Well, so again, you have to understand that any time that I've ever... Oh, that's true. This does look like your theme, Superphonic. Oh, winner by forfeit? Boo. Yeah. Everyone
Quitters.
boo in the chat. What's that?
Quitters.
Yeah, quitters. That is true. It very much looks like your thing. I love that sun. That sun is pretty cool. So every time I watch soccer on TV, especially like English Premier League soccer, which again, as someone who gets up pretty early in the morning, I used to catch like the 4 a.m. or 6 a.m. games Pacific time, especially when I used to run the radio station, because my radio station that I ran was very play-by-play focused, which makes sense given the fact that, you know, that's something that I like listening to on the radio. And so we had an opportunity to sign up for English Premier League soccer matches that would play at 4 in the morning. And I'm like, this is better than any of the sports talk that I could put on at 4 a.m. on a Sunday. So I would get up to make sure that those were going correctly, especially early on, because you have to set all this stuff up for the automation. And then I would stay up and watch them on NBC Sports Network. And for some reason, that is the tone that I hear in my head of the way that the EPL broadcasters sound when they're doing the matches. It reminds me a little bit of Formula One, because Formula One, the same thing, around the outside. I got to find out that primary Sky Sports play-by-play person for F1, because that person does an amazing job with being able to talk quickly, but still you can understand every word that they're saying.
He does great.
So,
but now in my mind, anytime you do soccer professionally, I'm gonna imagine that you do that voice the whole time.
that's how it's gonna go down.
And if that were the case, I need to tune into more soccer.
I will try to make all of your dreams come true at some point. It's 7:25 West Coast time. It is 10:25 on the East Coast and 3:25 in the UK. Thanks for hanging out with us on Gaming Morning Show. I am Ryan. That is Sports.Gaming, who otherwise is known as Sean. And you can find us Watch GMS on Twitter as well. We are on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Thanks to everyone who's followed us on all of those platforms, including Leg Machine Twitch, who followed us on Twitch. And Sushi, thanks again if you're still in the chat. If not, we really appreciate checking us out for the first time as well. We got Megalodon news still ahead. I told you about Soul and Palm Springs, along with the Five Bloods winning some of the Critics' Choice Awards. And we have an update on Dr. Dre still ahead on the show. Sports coming up later this hour. Right now it is time to take a look at the top 10 worst movie remakes of all time. So I went to the authoritative source for worst movie remakes, and that is Canada's Reader's Digest. Yes, I have. Yes, you heard that right, Hofbrew. I have Megalodon news right after this top 10 list from the Canadian Reader's Digest.
It seems like a good list.
When you're looking for Megalodon news followed by Canada's Reader's Digest top 10s, Gaming Morning Show is your place.
Oh man, so good.
So these are the worst remakes of all time, according to Anthony Filangeri. I
count it.
Thank you. We only up to 53 mispronunciations. What'd I say? It was, instead of mercenary, it was mercenary or so. I don't know what I said.
It was great though.
Opening paragraph of this is, who you going to call on July 15th? This was right before the Ghostbusters remake came out back in August of 2019. It doesn't sound very Canadian. True. Carrie was the first one on this list. This is top 10. Number 10 on the list was Carrie, 2013's remake of the movie based on the Stephen King novel. I remember my mother telling me that it was one of the best books she had ever written. She had ever read. My mom is not Stephen King. This is truth. But apparently this one had Julianne Moore starring. The 21st Century Reimagining delivered a CGI sequel so lame it made us immediately pop the classic back out of the case and into the dusty VCR. Did you see Carrie, either the original or the remake?
I've seen the original and it's good. I haven't read it, and I haven't seen the remake. So I'm 1/3 of the way there.
Planet.
But now that your mom wrote it, I'm going to have to read it.
You have to. Good old Mama Stephen King. Goat Buster. That's such a good callback. Nice work, Dr. Chick. I think that one's coming up, so I'll explain that list, that joke here in a second. Planet of the Apes from 2001. This is number 9 on the list. It had to do with a remake of the classic, this time with Mark Wahlberg in the starring role. I remember also seeing this as one of the ones on the worst endings list.
This specific remake?
Yeah, because I want to say, spoilers, the original had Charlton Heston as the lead actor, realizing that he had been on Earth the whole time.
Yeah.
Whereas
the Statue of Liberty reveal.
Yeah, whereas I think Mark Wahlberg's version, they were not on Earth the whole time. Like it was like a sequence, and then they went back to Earth.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
I have faint memories of watching this reboot, but I don't think I ever finished it because I think it was just that bad that, like, I just walked out.
Marky Mark hangs out with monkeys. What else could you want? It was also apparently a Tim Burton either directorial or producing movie as well. So, number 8, The Day the Earth Stood Still, 2008, was a remake of a 1951 movie that warned audience about the dangers of nuclear warfare. So Keanu was in it. Simply asked us to be a bit more eco-friendly, although the film features some truly special effects. Its low score on Rotten Tomatoes, 21%, suggests some source material is better left in the past. I think you and I should both give our favorite moments from that movie. I'll let you go first.
Funny enough, I saw this movie in the theaters.
Of course, yeah.
In Hawaii.
In Hawaii?
Hawaii. My parents and I ran away one Christmas when I was at U of O. And it was just 3 of us, so we went on a trip to Hawaii,
Just
to Maui,
the 3
for
of
Christmas.
us.
And then we went to the mall there, and we're like, hey, let's see a movie. And we're like, what starts in the next half hour? Oh, The Day the Earth Stood Still. And so we went and saw it. It wasn't great. I like Keanu Reeves, though. He's cool.
Did you know it was a remake?
Yeah.
I saw a viral video. Keanu was on a subway. Have you ever seen this one where apparently Keanu's just sitting there chilling out?
He really likes sandwiches. Subway sandwiches.
Oh, I gotcha. Yes.
No, I haven't seen this video, though.
That's the story. I went to Hawaii and saw a movie. It wasn't great. Anyway, I gives up his seat for somebody, and it looked touching.
He's a very, like, there's a lot of reports of him being just very, like, down to earth. I want to say one of them is, like, he went to, like, somewhere, and it was his birthday, and he went to this little, like, cake shop and got, like, a cupcake with a thing, and he just sat out, like, on the street and, like, ate his birthday cupcake by himself. Like, just a very interesting guy.
Oh, look, it's Mike O being the best mod that he can be since he's not here. Did you know Mike's not here and not going to be able to join us at all today?
Hasn't he been playing with us the whole time?
No, I haven't seen him. Nope, he's not. He's not here. Yeah, he's not going to be able to make it either.
Weird.
So you're late for work. A Nightmare on Elm Street 2010 remake. This is apparently a remake of probably one of the other Nightmare on Elm Streets. I don't know how many there were. I remember I was at a get-together, either in high school or junior high. I want to say it was the former. And they played the new Nightmare.
You didn't like it?
No.
Weird.
Not watching those. Gosh. Mike's behind you. That's a guitar.
He's sitting in the corner back here.
Anyway, they made a movie. Freddy Krueger was there again. Apparently, they didn't even ask Nightmare on Elm Street creator Wes Craven to be involved. Yeah, I don't know. The Wicker Man, 2006 is number 6 on this list. A 1973 cult classic remake. The author saying, however, if you're ever in the mood for a film that's so bad it's hilarious, pop this one in your Blu-ray player. Nick Cage is in it.
Remake.
Have you seen this one too?
I've seen all the memes of Nick Cage in it, but I've never actually seen the movie. Oh no, I've seen the Everything Wrong With on CinemaSins for The Wicker Man, which top notch.
Is it a scary movie?
I don't know.
Because hearing for some reason, The Wicker Man sounds like a scary movie to me. I don't know. He could be making candles for all I know.
I think if it is scary, Nicolas Cage is so odd in this movie that it probably takes you out of it.
Number 5 is the Fantastic Four, just Fantastic Four. This was from 2015. Apparently, this is just the one comic book franchise that no one can nail, right?
Yep. And there's so much good comic-based material to pull from for Fantastic Four, and no one has been able to do it. I'm hoping now that it's back in Marvel's hands, they can do something better with it, because Fantastic Four is so vital to, like, the Marvel comic book universe, and missing that would be sad. So hopefully they nail it this time around.
That was they had outsourced that one to Fox, much like X-Men, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The Wicked Wicker Basket. He makes baskets. Yes, Hofbrew, the Wicker Man, makes candles. How else do you get the wick in there? Seems pretty straightforward to me. Oh, Kiki's going to defend the Fantastic Four remake.
See, I never saw this one because I heard it was so bad that, and so this came out right when they started talking about the Fox properties going back to Marvel, and so it was obvious that like this one wasn't going to go anywhere because it wasn't going to be in Fox's hands anymore. And then it came out and was reportedly bad, and so I just never even gave it a chance.
Yeah, you don't remember that old rhyme, the butcher, the baker, the wicker man? I mean, look it up. Jeez.
Read a book.
Yeah,
Jeez.
come on. Read my mom's book. Carrie. It was awful, said Maiko. Oh, Kiki and Maiko are going to have a fight. I don't remember the F4 remake.
Fight. Be careful, though. You hurt the baby.
Hashtag baby daddy. Must have not been too memorable. The F4 remake, I never have enough time because I'm busy watching F1, and then sometimes I watch F2. Never got to F3, but still never watched F4. Number 4 is Prom Night 2008. If you can tell me anything about Prom Night, Sean, I will give you 14 points.
It's a remake of a 1980 slasher movie.
I'm going to have a debate in chat. I love this. Hey, 14 points to Sean because he nailed it. The author of this article writes, the first mistake in this remake of the 1980s slasher made was in aiming for a PG-13 rating. So I'm sure that, you didn't read that. You just knew that was exactly what it was.
I felt it in my soul.
Tell me why. Sean. We have to read the chat together. I said, tell me why. And then you sing, ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why.
I did a mic drop.
Aliens Prom Night would have made a better movie. Apparently it was pretty okay. Swept Away is number 3 on this list. Britney, Christina, and Rihanna, for instance, all have turkeys on their CV thanks to the likes of Crossroads, Burlesque, and Battleship, respectively. The only difference with Madonna's acting churn in 2002's Swept Away is that it actually had potential. Namely, the director was Madonna's then husband, Guy Ritchie. But even with Ritchie at the helm, Swept Away sunk under the weight of Madonna's leaden performance. Does that count? Spoiled brat who falls in. You can't mispronounce words if you say 5 versions of them with a rough around the edges sailor.
Awkwardly worded sentence.
Just keep talking, Ryan. No one will notice. It was definitely pretty okay. Any movie with Chris Evans is sexy. Man, we really derailed chat with the Fantastic Four mention. Do y'all all even want to know what number 2 and number 1 are? Or should we just sit back and watch chat fight about Fantastic Four? Who was Human Torch in the first one?
The first
like
one?
the first one, because Jessica Alba was the Invisible Woman,
right?
And the dude from the Shield was the Thing. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Okay, that was Chris Evans. That's what I thought. Yeah. So Chris Evans was both the Human Torch and Captain America?
Yeah. That checks out.
All right, here's the full official review from Kiki Low. Miles Teller was the worst part, but only as they should have had someone more fun. And I do think they should have had more character development, but I like it. I thought it was good for what they tried to do. Nicolas Cage.
Word.
Hey, take that, Maiko. Kiki.
When is Nicolas Cage going to be in a Marvel movie?
Kiki with a big fire shot there. By the way, I owe a shout out to Alien. So if you never have checked out Alien's channel, #1 slacker worldwide. It's confirmed. Go to twitch.tv/alienanonymous or www.alienanonymous.com. itwasprettyoK.com. I used to think Chris Evans was a hottie till he became an Avenger. Captain America is the most boring Avenger. Yes. I don't know what I'm talking about. Can't help you here.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan, way to tie it in. Did you know Michael B. Jordan's dating someone who played a role in Spider-Man? Number 2 is The Fog. Number 1 is Rollerball. All right, there's your top 10 list. Worst remakes of all time. We lost everybody on Fantastic Four, and it was great. Still to come, we got sports coming up. It's 7:40 West Coast time, 10:40 on the East Coast, 3:40 on the UK side of things. I love you, chat. Thank you for being here. If you didn't know, GMS does have a Patreon. You can participate and be part of our early adopter tier. That'll give you the best benefits for the longest amount of time. Big thanks to all those who have already signed up to be a Patreon, including Dr. Brian Moore, who has pledged to be a Patreon as well. I am Ryan. That is Sean. Stick around. We got sports coming up in just a bit as well. Oh. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there.
Kiki, just for you, I will watch the 2015 Fantastic Four. And I'll report back.
Wait, or is that now our first official GMS watch party if we're allowed to watch it together?
Ooh. Yeah, we should do that.
Okay. Hey, Maiko, since you're the one in charge of notes, will you please add that to your copious notes, please?
Copious here?
No, did you hear about that, though? I can't remember if that was on our stream or if that was just something that he and I talked about or something that Mike talked about, but Mike suggested, I think it was Mike. It could have been back rolls for all I remember, that Copia needs to have a segment in Community Hour called Copia's Notes.
Mm-hmm. I was around. I have no idea where or when that happened. Nice juggling.
That's what I do. Center pass. Centering pass. Oh, that was such a good centering.
Recenter.
Recenter.
Guys? Did they quit?
Are we just driving around by ourselves?
Let's go find them. Let's go bully them.
No, we're not bullies.
They're just hanging out over here.
Oh, look at that. Free goal. Free goal. Take it easy. Yeah, we might have to watch it on stream at this point.
Let's do it. Let's do
Captain America's vanilla for sure. Shots fired from Culty. You have to be the final vote on this, though. You know that, right?
Oh, I changed my camera. Yeah, he's not my top Marvel character. I don't dislike him, but he's definitely down on the list just for being, just kind of there a lot of the times. From the comic, my favorite Captain America storyline is when Bucky takes over as Captain America, and they're hinting at that being the case in the comic or in the movies at some point, and that's what I'm
Center.
Ooh, nice save on sticks. We should probably get out of their goal and go get the ball.
Look, it's Michael is already calling for the Marvel draft. Man, I will have so much to contribute to that draft. Center.
All I see is
Center. Good morning, Kate Zaid. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show.
I can't see anything.
So the cat's standing in front of your monitor?
He's just sitting in front of it, staring at me.
You've heard of third imposter. Now meet third orange teammate. Oh, that's a horrible play right there. I'm going the wrong way.
I gotcha.
Center!
Oh, I got blowed up.
The answer, Hofbrews, I don't know if it's... Oh, yeah, I got a goal. Yay for me. I don't think it's legal. I don't also think it's going to be on Prime Video because it's probably on Disney+.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, can you sit anywhere else? Go sit in front of that monitor. Come on.
But we could probably do even like a Discord-only watch party, which would be fun.
Come on. All right, well, this is my life.
Kate, I think you saw it because I think you interacted with it, but if you follow us on Twitter, we do have a Kate Zaid mention because of Real AJ making Kate Zaid cry tears of joy, but Mike and I were in full dad mode. Why did I blow up? How did I blow up?
if someone zooms into you real hard, you blow up.
Okay, well, that's a Mazda commercial I wasn't expecting. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, now this person's just trying to be a booty head. That's right. Booty head. Center, 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 center.
Oh, I missed. It's almost like I can't see properly. Oh, now you're just sleeping, sitting up in front of my screen?
Okay, who expected to have this bonus cat commentary from Sports.Gaming this morning?
I missed. Okay, well now he's watching the ball on the screen.
All right, it's time for a cat cam. The first Patreon purchase will be for equipment to get the cat cam. Oh, that's like where's the ball? Artist formerly known as Princess Kate. Yes, Kate Zaid has changed the name. Rebrand. By the way, I also my daughter pointed this out, which I'm beginning to love the fact that she notices logos because that's something that always catches my eye too. But apparently Burger King is also returning to its retro logo, much like Pizza Hut has already. You can, in fact, host a watch party for Fantastic Four in 2015. You have to get the cat its own chair. Cat chair. So what do you mean by we can? Like, we know that that's completely okay with the streaming powers that be? 'Cause that seems a little suspect to me. Is it on Prime Video? Because, I mean, we only can host this if we have a Mike O, Kiki point counterpoint type style presentation.
We can frame it like a debate.
Yeah. Ooh, we could have a Chris Evans is overrated, not that hot, Captain America is vanilla chair. Can you center that for me? Thank you.
There you go. I was just waiting for you to call the play.
Oh, that's what you were waiting for?
But hey, I can see the whole screen now. This is fantastic.
Is the cat still with us, though?
He's sneaking out the door.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's peeved. All right, that's fine. We got sports coming up after this anyway. It is kind of coincidental that we're playing a sports-related game. I think Yo-Yo, at least Yo-Yo and teammate, was that Democrat? Is that the name of the other person? Demarot. At least they've hung around for the whole game, so that's a win. All right, nice job. I'm proud of us. It is 7:47, 10:47 West Coast time. Thanks for the host. Welcome to the show, The Real AJ Storm. Appreciate you being with us on Twitch. You can find our show Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. I am Ryan. That is Sean. Look, it's Mike O is here modding today. So if you want to say hi to Look, it's Mike O, Mike is in chat. Kiki saying, I hope you're going to be there and watching it with fresh eyes. Tell him, Kiki. Let him know what's up. I don't have Kate's shout out ready, but you can find twitch.tv/Kate Zaid. High energy and just amazing, positive person. One of my favorite things about Kate, too, speaking of Twitter, is the tweets that Kate puts out. If you're looking for someone to have some positive encouragement, be sure to find Kate on Twitter. You can find us sports.gaming, Hefty Goof, and I am at WatchGMS. I did miss Kate, who had streamed before I had started stream Saturday, but that is something I plan to continue on Hefty Goof handle, the GMS stream Saturday thread, just trying to spread love and information about who's out there streaming. One of my favorites is Alex XXXXX. I think there's 5 X's. There's a lot of X's in Alex's name, but does a really good stream. Played Raft. Have you seen Raft at all?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think I have.
Kind of Sea of Thieves-esque.
Yeah.
But you're living on a raft.
Yeah. And you slowly build and upgrade things so you can control it more.
Yeah. There's sharks, which is never a bad thing. Did somebody
Sure.
say sharks?
Ooh.
You ready? Pay off the story. Here you go. Headline reads from the science editor, Ian Sample, of the website from which I got this story, because I apparently didn't include it in my notes. So I'm going to go and reload that and just check that out really quick. But Ian writes, baby shark! Newborn megalodons larger than humans, scientists say. It's not a bad headline. Apparently, there was some cannibalistic feelings on this. This is from The Guardian, the science editor, Ian Sample. So, enormous megatooth sharks, or megalodons, were in the oceans millions of years ago. And apparently, scientists now say that they gave birth to babies larger than most adult humans. Okay, so that shows you how big they are. 6.5 feet long. This is a fossil that was found. X-rayed the vertebra of a fossilized megalodon. And it was 6.5 feet long, 2 meters. The enormous size of the newborn suggests that, in line with some other shark species such as great whites, threshers, and makos, baby megalodons fed on the unhatched eggs of their siblings in the womb.
Whew.
Some heavy stuff. Yeah.
It's vicious.
That's like that's like the advanced. That's like the pregame of survival of the fittest. Is Borderlands got threshers? Are there sharks in Borderlands?
Sharks in the next Borderlands game confirmed.
So, like, if you got to Grandpa Shark, then you go like Megalodon, do, eating their kids, do.
Where do threshers come into that song?
I mean, threshers of those 3 categories, great whites, threshers, and makos, the threshers sound awful.
Just makes me think of Thrasher, the skateboarding magazine.
Mike, of course you do. Of course you do. Anyone surprised that Mike's got a megalodon tooth?
He once worked as a megalodon museum expert in Florida.
That was after his training days as a megalodon trainer. The mafia's favorite sharks are the megalodons. Let's see what you did there. Pew, 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 pew. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Remnants of megalodons, which lived in most of the world's oceans from 15 million to 3.6 million years ago, have revealed that adults grew more than 15 meters in length. The babies were about 2 meters, Sean, so that means that the adults were roughly 7 to 8 times the size of the babies. But until now, their size at birth was unclear. It seems like they were bigger than most adult humans.
It's large.
No one, AJ, should be chastised for their bad jokes. Bad jokes are what fuel me. Mike O runs on Duncan. I run on bad jokes. Did you catch Justin Allegri's joke? Do you remember that one?
No.
It's like I've noticed that Lance seems to be such an uncommon name for babies nowadays, which doesn't make sense because in medieval times there was Lancelot. Sports at 7:53, 10:53 on the East Coast, 3:53 in the UK. Sports pretty easy because it is all the NFL games. Here we go. First-year head coach Kevin Stefanski was out because of COVID-19, and Cleveland built up a 28-0 lead, beat the Steelers 48-37. Cleveland's first win since 1995, which I did not know that the team that they beat were the Patriots, but that was when Bill Belichick was the coach of the Browns right before they got shipped over to Baltimore and the franchise shut down, which otherwise would have meant the Browns might have been the best team of the last 2 decades. But apparently that was their first win since then. Lamar Jackson, 136 yards rushing. Baltimore, a 2013 road win over the AFC South champion Tennessee Titans. Drew Brees completed 28-39. Bears score a garbage touchdown at the end. Lose 21-9. New Orleans gets the victory. Jimmy Graham caught the touchdown and just ran down the tunnel. The game was over. Just picked it up, handed it to the referee, and then ran down the tunnel. And Jimmy Graham is in the age where he might just retire. So that might be his last play ever on an NFL field.
That was it.
Tom Brady, paging Superphonic. Tom Brady, 381 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Tampa Bay gets its first playoff victory since 2002, win 31-23 over the Washington football team on Saturday. Cam Akers had 131 yards rushing. The Rams beat Seattle 30-20, first loss for Pete Carroll in the playoffs at home as the coach of the Seahawks. And Buffalo wins its first playoff game since 95, a 27-24 win over the Colts.
Love it.
So that was like my best case scenario for all, because at this point it can't be the Chiefs. I am pretty much okay with anybody else winning the Super Bowl. I have a 7 and 8 chance.
We got a lot of, infrequent names in the playoffs this year, and it's fun.
It's funny you say that, Sean, because did you know, with Ryan's quick Googling, that the playoffs feature these divisional playoffs, which will happen next weekend, 3 matchups that have never happened in the playoffs before. Bucks and Saints have never played in the playoffs before. Browns, Chiefs, and Ravens, Bills have not either. And the Packers have never hosted the Rams in Green Bay. Packers beat the Rams in 1967 in the playoffs. That game was held in Milwaukee. And the Rams beat Green Bay back in 2001, but that was played in St. Louis. There you go.
I love it.
Mic drop. Boom. Austin Attack 12 is here. All right, I got to stop the show. Can we get some of the biggest rounds of applause for Austin Attack 12? I'm watching Austin at the tail end of stream Saturday, Sean. And I'm looking for the next person to host, or next person to watch, rather, because I'd already watched Austin earlier in the day. I go to my twitch.tv, and I look up at the people I follow, and it's like, I think Shroud's on my list, 26,000 people. Next person on there is Austin Attack 12 at 1.5K. And I'm like, huh? She gets rated pretty much simultaneously by 2 people, has 1,500 viewers, and she did such a great job welcoming in everyone to her stream. I think MVP votes go to Pib and Copia for helping Austin Attack 12 through that moment. But it was so absolutely great. Can we get a round of applause? Austin Attack 12 held yourself together and rocked that raid for sure. Look, it's Myko. Austin Attack 12 is famous now. Austin Attack 12 was always famous. Just more people know about it now. It was really, it was a miracle.
That's awesome. I love it.
It was a really good story. So that was one of my highlights of the weekend. If you didn't follow that, I do put it out on Saturdays, hashtag GMS Stream Saturday. And I will share that stream in the chat here in a second. All right, Sean, we made it through 2 hours of Gaming Morning Show. Next hour, we have community games. Since you're here for the whole show, I'm interested in letting you pick. You can tell us which one we're going to play. And then coming up, we also have our Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Re-News, recap of the headlines of the day. We are asking you, Sex and the City, Mr. Bean reboots are confirmed. So what reboot do you want to see? What is the reboot you most enjoyed? You most eye-rolled for, meaning you did not like it. We've had a lot of Nickelodeon requests coming out. Like, what was it? Search for the Hidden Temple?
Legends of the
Hidden Temple. Austin Attack 12, thank you guys. You're the very best boss. Oh, thanks you guys. I swear I didn't stop just to... No, Austin Attack, you are welcome here anytime, and I wanted to give you that shout out. In fact, I had meant to put that at my highlights of the weekend, and I had forgotten, so I'm happy you're here. Dr. Dre news coming up as well. Anything you need to tease?
I don't think so.
You gonna play?
Oh, sure. I can
All right. If you have any requests, you can always put them in the chat. Sean doesn't necessarily have a playlist yet, but we are going to play you some music right now. It is time to hear the wonderful tones of our one and our only Sports Doc Gaming, who is going to play some of the music for you that Sean knows. And I'm stalling slightly because I'm just trying to make sure that I can put you on the screen in the right way. I will do that. I gotta do it now, or else it's not gonna work. But anyway, you can see his face. All right, here you go. Yeah, let's just do it. Break. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube. More Gaming Morning Show in just a sec.
I thought that I've been hurt before. No one's ever left me quite this sore. Your words cut deeper than the night. Now I need someone to breathe me back to life. Got a feeling that I'm going under, but I know that I'll make it out alive if I quit calling you my lover. Move on. You watch me bleed until I can't breathe, shaking, falling onto my knees. Now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches, tripping over myself, aching, begging you to come help. Now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches, just like a moth drawn to a flame. Oh, you lured me in, I couldn't sense the pain. Your bitter heart cold to the touch. Now I'm gonna reap what I sow, left some red on my own. Got a feeling that I'm going under, but I know that I'll make it out alive if I quit calling you my lover. Move on. You watch me bleed until I can't bleed, shaking, begging. Whoa, 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 whoa. You watch me bleed until I can't breathe, shaking, falling onto my knees. Now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches, tripping over myself, aching, begging you to come help. Now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches. Needle in the thread, gotta get you out of my head. Needle in the thread, gonna wind up dead. Needle in the thread, gotta get you out of my head. Needle in the thread, gonna wind up dead. Needle in the thread, gotta get you out of my head. Needle in the thread, gonna wind up dead. Needle in the thread, gotta get you out of my head. Get you out of my head. You watch me bleed until I can't breathe. I'm shaking, falling onto my knees. Now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches, tripping over myself, aching, begging you to come help. Now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches. I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches. It's my son's favorite song, and so he requests it all the time. So I don't have any of my auto-scrolling stuff set up that I usually have, so I keep having to scroll things. It's not going well. Thanks, AJ. I'm going to play one more since Ryan's not back yet. Let's see. What key am I going to play this in? All right, let's try this. I don't know if this is the key I'm going to end up in, so I might have to, we might have a restart on this. Standing on the corner of 6. No, let's see, I need to go way up. Let's try this. Standing on the corner of 6. How to forget? What key do I? Guys. Standing on the corner of 6th, how to forget? Try and do right by you all night and that.
can go ahead and get married, and this will be our secret thing. I won't tell a soul except the people in the nightclub where I sing. I don't mean to get you all worked up, except secretly I do. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have designs on you. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have designs on you. Standing on the corner of 6th, where do I go? The parade shut down, now the rain is running the show. Where did all these people come from, and how soon can they leave? Normally I'd be into it, but I need to get some sleep. Though I do wish you'd come over, but I'm warning you if you do, I'd be lying if I said I didn't have designs on you. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have designs on you. Standing on the corner of 6th, where do I get? Try and do right by you all night, Annette. This would only be an experiment, and things that could have been. You can go ahead and get married, and it'll probably never happen again. I don't mean to get you excited, except secretly I do. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have designs on you. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have designs on you. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have designs on you. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have designs on you.
Woo! Everyone's going crazy in chat. It's nuts! Pandemonium Morning Gamer! Sean bringing us back from break. It is Monday, January 11th, 2021 on Gaming Morning Show, 8:07 West Coast time. It is 11:07 on the East Coast. And for those hanging out with us in the UK, it is 4:07. Kiki Cup coming your way this January 31st. Be sure to check out things on Kiki Lowe's streaming today, Sunday through Tuesday, also on Thursdays at twitch.tv/Kiki Lowe. You can find Alien on Twitch as well. AJ in the chat streaming on Twitch. Of course, Dr. Chick had the whoops, that's not how you spell shout out. Dr. Chick had the cooking stream over the course of the weekend, so be sure to check that one out as well. The very composed, cool, calm, and collected Austin Attack 12 is also available on twitch.tv/Austin Attack 12. Our buddy Look, It's Mike O, hanging out with us in chat this morning, primarily being our mod, if you will. Also, big shout out to Dason X, who was in earlier, if not still too, and even more that we haven't shouted out or I don't have something built for. You can find most everybody in the stream that is chatting so far this morning, at least on the Twitch side of things, as streaming as well themselves. I am Ryan, that is Sean. You can find us on Twitter at these locations, sports.gaming on the left. How's it feel to kind of get the musical chops going again?
Feels great. I've been enjoying playing, so thanks for all the kind words. I think so far I've been playing kind of my frequented covers, I guess. And it's been a while since I've learned some new stuff. So I think in our Discord soon I'm gonna put up something for people to make requests, and I can learn some new songs. And then I'm going to put together a playlist so that people can request songs in our chat, which will be fun.
I did mention Final Checkpoint Podcast. That is available in a whole bunch of places, including on Stitcher. So I'm going to post that one in the chat right now because we had Joel join us in the 7 o'clock break to preview what's coming up. We'll play that message again from Joel. But you can check out Final Checkpoint Podcast. Usually this time tomorrow at the latest, it is available to download Final Checkpoint Podcast on Stitcher or wherever podcasts are sold. Dr. Dre is still in the ICU almost a week after a brain aneurysm, which was not what I had expected to read this morning because I thought I remember seeing that Dre had put out an Instagram post or something to that effect that said, hey, I'm going to be fine. Everything's cool. But TMZ has sources connected to Dre. And again, this is from TMZ. But sources connected to Dre with direct knowledge that says Dre's been in since last Monday, and doctors continue to do a battery of tests to try to get to the root of the problem.
Yeah, best wishes to him. Hope everything goes well.
And you are a doctor. Brain aneurysms got to be pretty serious stuff, right?
It's not ideal, no. It obviously can be fatal. It can also be depending on exactly what's going on and why. The big question, and this is what they're trying to figure out, is okay, there's a brain aneurysm, let's fix that, but why? What's going on? Is this going to, oh, you blowed up. Is this like, if they fix it, is something else going to happen? Is it just going to come back? You need to figure out these bigger why questions before you just assume like everything's hunky-dory.
Oh, that's so close to get that one in.
Hopefully you're getting some good care and everyone will be okay.
If you can't tell, we're playing Rocket League this morning.
Duh.
Center.
It's coming. Ooh, get in there.
That's
There we
good
go.
one anyway. Good morning, Gonzo. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. I complimented you earlier. Your outstanding Apex Legends play with the likes of Alien and Sushi. Sushi today, who is a first-time viewer of Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being with us today. We are with you Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific Time, and streaming on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, and YouTube, as well as Gaming Morning Show, the newly designed Gaming Morning Show.tv.
Expertly designed. Whoa.
Ow, why would you hit me?
Oh, I was trying to take you out. I whiffed. I have a really bad habit of using my boost when I don't actually need to, and then not having one.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I didn't know. Oh, I thought that said Kiki for a second. Hey, look at Nintendo Nerds joining us as well on Twitch. Nintendo Nerds, of course, our Rocket League mentor.
I like it.
Mac and Backrolls have taught us everything that we know about this game.
Oops, sorry.
Man, you keep running into me. It's damn ridiculous. Center.
Coming back around.
Ah, just off to the right.
Nice try.
How was your streams this weekend? Of course, Nintendo Nerds is a streamer, as I mentioned.
Too high.
Art stream coming up on Tuesday. Center. Just a little bit off.
Oh, get in there.
Yes.
Woo.
We are asking you about our topic of the day for those just joining for the first time. Has to do with Sex in the City and Mr. Bean. Those reboots are happening, and we are asking you, what reboot do you still have an urge to see that you have not seen yet? Oh no, that's a bad. Uh-oh, I did this wrong. Ah.
Whoop. Oh, I missed.
Surprisingly, the one that we heard the most hubbub about had to do with the Fantastic Four.
No one liked that movie.
Nobody at all. There's not a single person in this chat who can defend themselves. Oh, off the crossbar. who love that movie.
Center. It's coming around. Oh, it's not gonna make it.
I clinch a lot in this game.
Yep.
Oh, that was off to the right. I screwed that up.
Oh, didn't see that.
Yep, Gabe Pride was another one on Twitch that I watched for the first time this weekend. And as I mentioned, if I don't have a shout out built, it's because I don't. But you can find, just type in name.
There we go. I'm back. I'm back. Everything's fine. I didn't break everything.
Center.
I can't get it there. There it goes. Oh, just above. Whew, man. This is going to quickly turn into the Sean Stops Breathing stream.
Too late. You already were talking about being in stitches, so.
Ooh, get in there. Get in there. Nice work.
Digital Doc Games has shown up as well. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I have a tendency to do that. Maybe they just need to give up on Fantastic Four movies. Well, initially announced, we may have a watch party to watch the 2015 version of Fantastic Four because some have not seen it. Which, you know, as someone who's seen pretty much every movie, I'm just shocked by the fact that you haven't seen this movie. But, you know, chat, sometimes you can't keep up with the likes of me, movie critic extraordinaire Ryan. That's what all my friends call me. I don't know if y'all knew that, but everyone's like, if I ever want to know about a movie, the person I turn to is the one, the only Hefty Goof. Look at that. We have never lost in Rocket League when we're playing these two. All right, here we go. 8-16. Did we win? Okay, good. It's like I didn't see the winner yet. And I was like, we actually did win, right? That is Sean. I am Ryan. 8:16 West Coast time. It is 11:16 on the East Coast. 4:16 in the UK for those watching Gaming Morning Show in the afternoon. There's our Discord. If you would like to join, we would love to have you there as well, because we actually may have this watch party thing. We've been looking for extra events that we can do, and so that's one thing that would be kind of fun, because apparently it's topical with this group.
I like it.
Coming up, we will tell you about the Palm Springs Soul Awards one. It is National Clean Off Your Desk Day. Did you already take care of that, Sean?
We're good.
Nailed it. It is National Arkansas Day. National Human Trafficking Awareness Day. It is also National Milk Day. National Step in a Puddle and Splash Your Friends Day.
I like it.
Sean and I are going to get our rain boots on later. Heritage Treasures Day. World Sketch Note Day. Not World Sketch Hole Day. That'd be a whole different thing. And Learn Your Name in Morse Code Day as well. I don't think the theatrics there were necessary by me.
Nice save by me.
Can you push
Good
it
job.
up? Can you push it up? Oh, just to the right. Oh. Dude, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Milk is super nice, according to AJ. My cat cleared off my desk last night. What a coincidence.
Oh, gonna get it. Nice. Clean up. I think that was the equalizers.
Low-key alien snuck in a, hey, most of my friends turn to me for a movie review, too. And how was that movie, Alien? That's right, I could just say any movie. Oh, that scored? I thought I had myself in the middle there. Oh, top left frame.
Mm-hmm.
Blue team goes up 2-1! That's madness!
Alright, I got a piece of that one.
An absolutely brilliant push-up from Hefty! Knocked back the other way! It's Across the midline. Oh, and another score. A 3-1 margin. Really? There's a website called itwasprettyok.com?
Weird.
I didn't know that. It's almost
I'm
like
gonna check
everybody
it
in
out.
chat should check out itwasprettyok.com. Oh no! It scoots past the keeper!
Ooh, I missed.
A big shove from the midfield
Think we broke
goal! 3-2. Okay, I don't like that ramp in the back. I wish I could just settle in the back.
Oh,
A
nice
brilliant
work.
equalizer on the centering pass! And it's 3-3! I think I have like a vein that popped up here on the upper right.
Speak of anger,
It hurts so bad. Is that what that is?
it's yeah.
Wow.
It's like when your blood vessel like balloons out,
Uh-oh. I missed that one.
which is what they're supposed to do, and then they can burst, and then you bleed, and then things are bad. Oh, come on. There we go.
How about that's gonna be there for you? It's right in front. It's camping. It's having a nap right in front of the net. I'm not gonna lie, Nintendo. I'm having a pretty good time.
I enjoy this game a lot. It's more fun when you're not worried about trying to get the plat.
That became stressful.
It just became it became very monotonous, especially when you needed like a bunch of saves, and so I just played purely defense for like a day straight, which I got really good at. But
Uh-oh, that might be a score.
nope.
Ow, quit touching me. Oh. This is the most Mad Maxian
I got load up.
arena so far. Uh-oh.
Ooh, nice work.
Oh, I jumped too late.
Oh, he missed.
Nice work.
Whew, man.
Oh, you had just bought it right before it became free. That's rough. We've created a Rocket League addict. Well, if I keep yelling like I have been, I won't be an addict for long. All right, we got community games coming up after this. It'll be a sports.gaming pick today. So,
Which we're definitely going to do the picture one, because that's my favorite.
you don't want to play Don't Let the Person Hanging from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth?
Nope. I like the picture one.
I don't have that range to the top right. Nice. Oh, another go ahead.
Wow.
Yeah, so I did watch a lot of Sex and the City, to be honest. That show was actually really enjoyable for me, and it was surprisingly, like, everything about it was great. So I enjoyed that show quite a bit. So I probably would check out a reboot of something like that, but I don't know if I'd watch I never did really like Mr. Bean too much, so.
I enjoyed it when it was like shorts. were those on HBO? Were those like
Mhm.
between movies on HBO?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought those were funny when I was like a kid. But too much Mr. Bean is very easy to do, and it goes downhill very quickly. But you said that one was animated?
Yeah, this will be an anime. So this is according to TVOvermind.com. Tom writes this, just Tom. New Mr. Bean animated movie in development. Many still watch Mr. Bean. Might want to take note of this animated movie coming up. Apparently, Rowan Atkinson actually doesn't like playing the character any longer, which isn't too hard to buy into since the character of Mr. Bean is actually kind of a likable doofus that people are always wanting to see, where the truth is Rowan is a very intelligent person. So I think they made a compromise where Rowan doesn't have to play the character, but may lend a voice. I mean, Mr. Bean was completely silent, or did Mr. Bean make noises?
He made noises.
Yeah, Mr. Bean was between HBO movies. Yep.
Nice.
Mr. Bean is pretty okay, says Alien. Nice work. Nice work. And then Sarah Jessica Parker, Cynthia Nixon, and Kristen Davis, so basically everybody but Kim Cattrall, have agreed that they will bring the beloved series back to life for HBO Max. You did the movies. I realize that like everyone will probably watch it. I want something different, you know? So I haven't seen any of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air stuff. Have they actually officially launched any of the episodes of the
Someone
reboot?
said earlier that they checked it out and it looked bad or was bad. So I don't know if that's out or not. That was one that was on my radar of like, I want to check that out, even though it didn't look amazing, but I love Saved by the Bell.
Coming soon. No, I said Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, that too.
I was with you, and I was like, oh yeah, and then you're like, yeah, but I always like Saved by the Bell. I'm like, that's cool.
I hear what I want to hear. Apparently.
Sean does what he wants. Nobody in control of Sean. 8:26 West Coast, 11:26 East Coast U.S. time, 4:26 in the UK. We are on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Oh, it was just a reunion. Okay, I don't know. I thought they were actually doing something where Will Smith would make an appearance or two. At least that was a reunion. I like that a lot better, actually, to be honest. So, yeah, I don't really know. Community games, let's load that up. While we do, we'll tell you about our Patreon. We are available to join on Patreon now. It is official, patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show. The early adopter tier is there. We have different awards for people who are joining us for the first time on Patreon in the early adopter tier, which includes early access to different things that we're doing, including a monthly podcast. We may include some long-form interviews that are in there. This was kind of an alternative because many had asked us about Twitch affiliation, and we decided that we don't want to go that route. We're trying to stay platform agnostic, if you will, so we can make sure to highlight all the great work that's happening outside of just Twitch, although there's a lot of great things happening on Twitch right now, in my opinion. We have a Patreon-only Discord channel, participant priority when we do Among Us and Jackbox games, birthday cards, so make sure that if you want a physical birthday card that you send us your mailing address, because we would love that. I'll be reaching out to all of our early Patreons soon to get your birthday so that we can make sure to do that on the show. And then when we do different giveaways, you'll have the opportunity for double entries. That's just some of the perks available at patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show. And big thanks to everyone who's already made that happen through their kindness, including our first ever patron, Carl. We really appreciated doing that at patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show. All right.
So there was a Fresh Prince reboot as well in talks. The latest I can find is from September 2020 that Will Smith was working on getting a dramatic Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reboot coming to NBC's Peacock.
Why does it have to be dramatic?
It all started with that. Did you ever see that fake trailer of, it was called Bel-Air, which was like a very dramatic trailer of like a reboot? I think that's where all of this got started, because it was just so well done. If you haven't seen it, I'll find it and send it to you.
This is Google Feud's Photo Complete, the pick of Sean this morning. We are going to give you 2 images, maybe more, and you have to try to figure out what the most searched for photos on Flickr. When you search, for example, hotel or California, you may get these images. And there will also be a clue there as well. And then we have to try to get past our most high score ever, which is not 19,000. It's actually 46,000 according to Hofbrew 19. So we will put a minute on the clock and show you the first photo complete of the day. And this is a music category. Uh-oh, this is not good. Yes, real AJ, you are starting to have the realization of what we have learned about photo complete. Many make complete sense, and sometimes make absolutely no sense.
I feel like, haven't we had this one?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not a good sign, because I think we just had this one last time we played this game, and I think it was the very first one as well.
Bummer. It's like Google Feud's not designed for repeat playing on stream.
Well, so we've had a request too, maybe playing marbles on stream once a week or so in this time slot when we don't have an interview, so.
That'd be fun.
Nintendo already said, no, it's a repeat, and I remember this one and hate it. Oh, so this one you have to guess what that those two images are trying to tell us, aliens. So we'll find out here. The clock hit 0. Do you know what it is, Sean?
Isn't it Little Black Submarine? Is that
Little
what it
Black Submarine. I thought it was too. But wouldn't that be Little Yellow Submarine? Is a song? I think Nintendo remembers what it is, so Nintendo can just give us the answer. Yeah, see, that's the point, real AJ. Is sometimes it doesn't make sense. Nintendo's walking the dog, probably. Yeah, we had this one before. Gonzo's absolutely right. I just can't remember what it was. All right, we're going to skip it. Oh, Little Black Submarines. Yep, there it was, Nintendo at the very end. So that's the point, is many of these look the same, but here's the best example we have. One time there was a cat yawning, and it was steel, right? So hopefully this one will be a little more literal on this one so that people don't immediately throw this game out. This one is a book. To blank, a blank.
Nothing.
Natural clear off your desk day. It's a song. Little Static Driver. You have To Kill a Bird from Alien. To Tree a Bird from Alien. I think you're on the right wavelength. It is a book. I think that's what it is too.
Yeah.
To Kill a
I don't know why
Mockingbird,
that
because
kill.
everyone knows that one image was of, in fact, a mockingbird. This is phrases. Don't blank the blank. And for all of our seasoned veterans of Photo Complete, you can tell me if all of these have been repeats so far, because I think that they have. It's concerning. Yeah, Don't Rock the Boat from AJ. All right.
I think Google Feud's going to become a monthly game.
I don't think we've had this exact one before, but we've had this answer before, in my opinion. This is a movies category. Man, y'all are just crushing it. I got The Green City from AJ. That was a no-hit. Yes, so close. You're within 5,280 feet of this answer. I really don't think we've had this one, though, with this picture.
No, I would agree with that.
The Emerald City would have been a good guess, too. Oh, we see Green Mile from Gay Pride.
Nice.
Bam. Well done, well done. And we advance to picture sequence number 5. Phrases. Blank on your blank.
Oh, I know this one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's Breakfast on Your Bohemian Rhapsody.
I got eggs on your mouth. I got eggs on your queen. That's good too. Eggs on your singer. Eggs on your Mercury. Eggs on your Bo Rat. That's not Bo Rat. That's the alien. Eggs on your Freddie Mercury.
We've remade this game.
Best answer, most creative answer. Chris M.E. comes in hot with that one.
We've turned this into a Jackbox game.
It's a meme game at this point. I liked eggs on your singer. That one was good. Good morning. All right, we hit 0. kids on your bow rat. It was egg on your face.
Oh,
Because that image is, of course, one of the
Yeah.
most searched for images, search results available for face. Chicken babies on your mustache. Oh, we're gonna lose because of this one. Anyone want to take a crack at it anyway? Because I think we're out of skips. But this is the blank of the blank. But when it doesn't load, we automatically lose because this is also another way to make this game even more entertaining. Eggs on your singer. Eggs on your Freddie Mercury. The suit of the loading. I love the suit of the loading. I remember the first time I saw the suit of the loading. I was in Hawaii. My family was taking a vacation. We went to the mall. We're like, what do you want to watch? I don't know. We watched the suit of the loading. Oh, the Lord of the Rings might have been a good one.
That's a good guess.
Oh, it lets us to that. That hit. Whoever had that. Game Pride saves the day, and we have now another loading. This
We're
game is
rewarded
failing
with
on so
more
many levels.
Ooh, I have a guess for this.
Ooh, he says. Ooh. Loading in your mouth.
That's one way to put it.
I love when people loading in your band, PogChamp. That's a good one too.
Yeah, there we go, Nintendo. That's my best guess based on no picture.
Okay, so I go like this. Foot in your mouth hits. Loading your foot into your mouth. And now we actually have a chance at one with all of the images. Phrases. Where there's blank, there's blank. I think we have a shot at this one. Way to save the day, everybody. I'm so proud of y'all. Loading in your band, PogChamp.
Alien with the early answer.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. I think that's it too. Nice. We are up to 18,000.
We're on a roll.
All right, I'm just skipping over this one. It's How to Train Your Dragon. We've had it 13 times. All right, number 10. At the end of your... Oh my gosh. This, if anyone gets this, I'm going to be so impressed. Don't everyone answer at once. Nice, Alien. It's a pretty okay answer.
It was.
All right, phrases. Man, we are just crushing it right now. This is why when we play Don't Let the Monster, the person hanging from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. This is why I always set it to hard.
Yeah. I think Google Feud is dead.
I think we just got too good for this game. This game can't handle Gaming Morning Show. Oh, this one we've had in a different form before. Don't let the man fall in the monster's mouth.
Mike's guessing letters.
The Kite Runner from VG. Welcome in, VG, with the big hammer. Gabe Pride had it as well. All right, movies.
Benjamin.
Oh, that's resets the timer. My bad.
Interesting.
Thanks for being here, VG. That's very kind of you. Movies. Anyone? 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 Was this Benjamin Franklin, or is that an old guess?
that was for Kite Runner.
Ooh, Graffiti Tree from Gonzo.
Shadow Park from Alien.
Shadow Park from Alien.
The letter 9 from Maiko.
Always remember my favorite movie I ever watched was the letter 9. All right, this one might be it. We're at 29,000, which is not our all-time. Everyone's just guessing letters. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. Monsters University. Monsters University, of course.
Naturally.
All right, here we go. Music, blank of the rising blank. Well, clearly, I mean, that left. I mean, I've never seen a clearer picture of monsters before, right? This is what we love and hate about this game. House of the Rising Sun, VG, advances us to number 15. Timon ATV. Ooh, Animal Farm. What a great guess. Nice work, VG. Welcome in.
Ooh, I like
Meerkat Manor was a good one, too. We've had this one before. This one's good. Dun 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 dun. All right. It's at 8:40. We're running out of time. This is our last one. Last one. Can VG come in and drop 3 in a row? 3 correct answers in a row. Talking smack too to Gonzo. You gotta type faster. Ooh, the Beach Boys. Gonzo.
Ooh, nice.
You did it. We finish this iteration with 42,000. We were just underneath our best time score. We didn't lose because of skips, but we lost because of time. We just had to go faster. Let's just make up these rules as we're going along. It is Gaming Morning Show, 8:41 West Coast time, 11:41 on the East Coast, 4:41 in the UK. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. So Seoul, Palm Springs, and Da 5 Bloods were among the winners of Sunday night's Critics' Choice Super Awards. This is from Steve Pond of The Wrap. I, hashtag movie expert Ryan, have seen both Palm Springs and Seoul, and I'm very proud of myself.
Nice work.
I've seen more movies than
I've
Sean.
seen neither of them.
We are all one of life's winners today, VG. That is absolutely true. Copyright infringement. No. See. So ours has an itty bitty ting. So it's dun dun dun. That's how theirs goes. Ours goes dun 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 bunk but dun dun dun. That's why it's different. It's not the same thing.
Totally different.
It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Yes, definitely watch Soul. It is absolutely worth it. Many people have said that the movie was clearly aimed for adults, and I don't even know if that's fully true, but it had an unexpected twist, kind of the point that it was going for, which I was not expecting. Oh, I did not know that, Maiko. Yes, and Chris, I absolutely agree. I much liked... Hey, I was playing great defense there. I really like Palm Springs as well.
The movie or the place?
I've never been to Palm Springs. We're going to go actually this last December. Center.
Oh.
There we go. Oh, I missed it. I scored, though.
we both missed.
I am out of turbo.
Uh-oh.
I'm out of turbo. Goodbye.
Oh.
What are those, like, shield-looking... Oh, that's just an indicator to make sure that you don't score on your own goal. Gotcha.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, I did a kickflip. Of course I did. Don't you do kickflips when you play Rocket League?
Who doesn't?
I've been doing kickflips since I was born. Did I get in there? Oh.
Oh, man.
They actually used to call me Kickflip Hefty. That was my nickname in high school.
Oh, I thought it was Kickflip King.
That didn't come till later. That was after we won the National Kickflip Championships. Uh-oh, that's not good. I'm not going to get to that one.
Nice try, nice try. All right, here we go. We're going to bring it back right here.
I think Mike's confusing movies. Double tap, though. That was always the theme of Soul. Think you can center that?
Trying. Oh, it's high, but it's
Really high center. Nice, nice. Ah. Like a turbo ball. Oh, he got the turbo ball before me.
Oh, I missed.
Nice job.
Thank you, thank you. Whew.
Ooh. I was watching somebody do a review of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater the other day. I think was going back.
The re-release?
No, I think it was going back through like favorite games of the decades or something like that.
Gotcha.
I would give better credit, but I can't remember who it was. So, obviously, that doesn't help a lot. Oh, I feel this. This is the equalizer. Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
With our powers combined.
We are equalizing the game. I find myself concentrating way more in this game. This may not be the right game for our stream because I don't talk as
No.
much.
I want to play it together more, but maybe off stream. 'Cause, yeah, I feel the need to focus.
Yep, Home Depot. That was another great, nice job. Just like I planned. There was a great video of someone doing the Footloose dance. Alien would know the Footloose dance because Alien's seen the movie. I don't remember though. How was that movie exactly? But there was someone doing a Footloose dance in Home Depot, going like what it's like trying to find help in Home Depot. Nice. Off the post. Ah, nice job. It was pretty okay.
Alien asks if you you don't like to have the camera following the ball in this game. If you don't know, Ryan, if you press triangle, you can switch your camera mode.
Okay.
I always have it on ball cam, but that's just me.
Whoa, this is
it's
weird.
better or
Whoa, this is weird. Whoa, this is weird.
And it takes some getting used to, but it lets you just kind of keep an eye on where things are at. Oh. TJ Cool 865.
This is a very Mad Maxian arena as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews coming up. I'm going to play with this for a while and see how it works. It really helps a lot. I don't know if it helped me yet. But, you know, as with most things, if you try it once and it doesn't work immediately, you just stop trying, so. See? Uh-oh. That's what I always tell my children. I was like, if you're not good at it right away, just stop.
Throw a fit and then stop.
Yeah, make sure you throw a fit. Throwing the fit is key. If you don't throw the fit.
I missed.
Oh,
nice try.
yeah, no, I can't do this right now. I gotta play longer, but I started playing this game with not being able to see it, so. I think the arrow works really well for me, so that's also another reason that I wasn't thinking about looking for ball cam, because. Nice job. It would be better for stream if I was always on the ball, though. Nice work. Dubs. If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and quit. Why bother? That's I remember when my grandfather, after working on the farm, sowing our own food, sat me on his knee, looked at me right in the eyeballs and said, "Son," because he was my grandpa, called me son.
You don't have what it takes.
It's like, you clearly tried once, and it's just not going to happen. So I just want you to remember this for the rest of your life. Don't let anyone ever tell you any different. Looked me square in the eye as he tipped his cowboy hat up, which is why I did the down motion.
Up in the back.
Bye, Gabe Pride. Thanks for hanging out with us. And immediately said, "You know what? If at first you don't succeed, just dust yourself off and quit. Why bother?" And I said, "Thanks, Gramps. I'll always remember that for the rest of my life." Gaming Morning Show, 8:50 on the West Coast, 11:50 on the East Coast. Thanks for being with us. 4:50 in the UK. Gaming Morning Show available on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. We'll be back tomorrow, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time. We have our takeaways that were pretty okay in a moment, and our clip of the day. But right now, we need to rehash the headlines of the day. Let's get informed again. Hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Monday, January 11th, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Re-News. We talked about some fun stuff this morning, including GDQ, Games Done Quick, which just had an event, and they raised $2.7 million for the Prevent Cancer Foundation, which is fantastic. And they're fun to watch, too, so if you haven't checked out any GDQ videos, they are all archived on their YouTube channel, so go check that out if you are interested. And I believe you can still... This might be one of them that you can still donate even though the event is done, so we'll see. And they'll be back this summer. A company, Superb, SUP3R5, released black PlayStation 5s last week, only to immediately be taken down and refunds given to anyone who ordered one because members of their team were threatened and they did not feel safe. So they have refunded all who purchased a black PlayStation 5. Unfortunately, that's sad for them, and I hope they feel safe and are doing well. They looked like really cool custom paint jobs for your PlayStation 5 to mimic the PlayStation 2. So worth checking out and keep an eye on. Maybe in the future they'll find a way to do it in a safer manner. They were charging $100 more than the normal PlayStation 5 price to get a custom black painted PlayStation 5. And last up, if you are a fan of the original Wolfenstein game and or a fan of the old Monkey Ball games, check out Wolfenstein versus Monkey Ball, Return to Castle Monkey Ball, which is in the style of Wolfenstein, but instead of being a first-person shooter, you're rolling around as a zombie or a Nazi killing monkey ball person, and you collect bananas. Who doesn't like bananas? And our name of the morning this morning was Arkanoid Breakout, out on Switch today.
So the reason that they were threatening them was because people were pissed that they had taken up all the stock, of the PS5s, right? So
yeah. Obviously, scalpers have been a big problem, but it only charging $100 more, and it being a custom painted in a very, from the picture at least, a very high quality custom painted PlayStation 5. I didn't have a problem with this. They could have easily, just because of demand, charged $300 more for a custom painted PlayStation 5. But yeah, people are very on edge with scalpers right now, which makes sense. But don't threaten people. Right? Come on.
Hey, y'all.
Don't buy one.
You want to become famous? Anyone? Does anyone want to become famous? Please let us know in the chat. It's always important because, why not? Yeah, being famous is pretty okay. Nice work, Gonzo, for sure. All right, it is time for our clip of the day. We do this at the end of every show. Clip of the day. What was the thing that happened today that was the funniest? Well, Let's find out. Forums, including Leg Machine Twitch, who followed us on Twitch. And Sushi, thanks again if you're still in the chat. If not, we really appreciate checking us out for the first time as well. We got Megalodon news still ahead. I told you about Soul and Palm Springs, along with the Five Bloods winning some of the Critics' Choice Awards. And we have an update on Dr. Dre still ahead on the show. Sports coming up later this hour. Right now it is time to take a look at the top 10 worst movie remakes of all time. So I went to the authoritative source for worst movie remakes, and that is Canada's Reader's Digest. Yes, I have. Yes, you heard that right, Hofbrew. I have Megalodon news right after this top 10 list from the Canadian Reader's Digest.
It seems like a good list.
That is your clip of the day, as I found the best information that I could from the Canadian Reader's Digest. Yeah, if you didn't know the Megalodon news, you missed that, Nintendo. Basically, when Megalodons had offspring, they were about the size of an adult human and pretty much allowed you to be survival of the fittest whilst in the womb, because apparently the bigger Megalodons, or those that showed up earlier, would eat the other ones. All right, Sean, 856. I'm going to send you over to somebody from the Claire Witch Baby tree. I did not see anybody that we haven't hosted recently, and so it looks like this person, Claire Witch Baby, if you remember, was a Sims streamer that we sent you to the first week of January, if not the last week of December. But Claire has been super helpful with Gaming Morning Show, and this person looks like they may be trying to hit affiliate, because right now they have 4 viewers and they're playing The Sims 4. I did a quick search to the Twitter. I don't see any red flags or anything, but let me know what you think. We're going to send you to John Gone 92. So with that said, what was your takeaway, Sean, that was pretty okay?
My takeaway was that I really enjoy playing Rocket League with you, but it takes a lot more concentration, so maybe not great for the show, but I think we should sprinkle it in from time to time.
Chat, what was your takeaway that was pretty okay? Mine was that apparently, if you want to get in some fights, bring up Fantastic Four in the remake, and try, especially with Kiki Lowe, to tell her that it was bad, because she won't take that crap. I also found out today that we might likely debut the first watch party on GMS, which is watching Fantastic Four from 2015.
Count me.
Fantastic Four was pretty okay. So stick around. We are going to send you over to this random stream that I found. If you don't enjoy it, let me know, and we'll never send you there again. But you can say hello from GMS. Good morning from GMS. The fight was pretty okay as well. On Twitch, for those watching there. Everyone who hung out with us on Facebook Gaming, including the follow from Sarah Davis, thank you so much for doing that. You can find us again tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Pacific, for more of Gaming Morning Show. Of course, on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Stick around. That's coming up. Thanks for being here. We will see you again soon. Sending you over on Twitch to John Gone 92. And until we see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. It's been a lot of fun.